People, deluded, I'm back again. I hope you're doing well and safe. Good evening to those of you out there. What I meant to say was good afternoon to those of you over here in the UK. While it's afternoon here in the UK, and I hope you're well and safe. To everyone around the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. I hope you're doing well and safe. Welcome to the Newcastle versus Arsenal Watchalong, where when the time comes, I'll be reacting and watching the game and commenting live in real time with you lot as we watch it. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. As usual, I'm grateful for all the support you guys give me, especially this week. We've been, the moderators, the casual viewers, the Twitch gang, everybody who supports in some sort of way. The engagement levels have been crazy, and I'm not just saying that as cap. I've looked at the YouTube algorithm and analytics of myself, and we're moving ever closer to 35k. So I appreciate everybody for that. I hope you're doing well and safe, like I said. Now, I can't lie, people. If you don't know where the lineup is, please help me. Obviously, due to the social media blackout, I can't go on the Twitter accounts of either club and just do what I normally can. I have been trying to find the lineup. I'm completely oblivious as to what the lineup is for both teams. So obviously it'll be a big help if somebody does know, people, because if not, you're just gonna have to wait until kickoff. I can't see nothing online. So yeah, if someone can help the guy out in that regards, it'd be much appreciative. But like I said, I hope you're all doing well and safe. I appreciate everyone who was just in my last stream as well. That takes serious commitment. And again, I appreciate that because that one was very earlier than I usually do. We're at 48 likes, so we're off to a great start, people. Now, the game's 58 minutes from happening. Right now, it's Rangers versus Celtic. Shout out to Glenn Kamara, who's playing. Rangers are winning 2-1 as expected. I ain't watched the game. I was downstairs, people. I know Ruth has scored. DG with the new background. We're too late to turn back. We're too legit to quit, my guy. I've started, so I can't go backwards, people. And a lot of you have said, change the background up from time to time. I thought, you know what, let me be in St. James's Park as well. Big up to you lot. I see you lot, a couple of you saying check the Premier League website. Love for that Planet X. Did you DM that? Yes, my brother, my guy. You see, hey, Mesut Ozil passing. I love it. Let me go to my Twitter or my on my internet browser and do this, man. Shout out to Live for Planet X, man. Serious signing, man. Playmaker, man. If only we had you against Benfica, we might have created something. I'm asking for too much to get the Newcastle one, someone. I'm asking for too much. Or if that, I'm going to have to go on the Premier League. I'll just do it via the Premier League website. But yeah, let me remove that. It's not letting me move Live from Planet. All right, it's going to have to stay there. I would appreciate if people could not see my direct messages with Live from Planet X because privacy and whatnot. That's my guy. But yeah, people, let me share my screen with you lot quickly. In fact, let me wait a bit. We've just come back in. Like I said, man, it shagged me, but it is what it is. But yeah, dumb question, dumb thing, people. It's just hit me. Why am I doing that on my phone? I'm moving all over the place, man. I can't lie. It's Sunday. I've been listening to my Sizzler and whatnot. I'm waiting for my Sunday dinner. I'm calm, man. The last thing I want to do is really watch football. If I'm honest with you, definitely the way we've been playing, but it is where it is, man. We move. I'll have the lineup. Just give me a sec, people. I'm gonna pattern it for you lot. We're here. We're here, people. We're here. Looks like they're going with a 5-3-2. I'll get into the lineup at around the 5-minute mark. Let me let you lot filter in. DS Boss is saying league lineup doesn't really matter anymore. League is dead. Can't blame you for that happening, man. I can't blame you for that happening, man, for feeling like that. I can't say a damn thing to you, my guy, to make you feel any better. All I can say is I hope the players give you some sort of motivation and some sort of confidence going into that. Come on, man. Hey. My guy. I've gone on the Premier League website, but I appreciate that, man. Looking fresh. I wish, but you lot deserve constant fresh up business. So I thought, you know what? To me, I'm oblivious to a lot of that stuff. I'm just here for the content, but I recognize that it can get a bit mundane, preing the same thing. So I thought maybe too little, too late, but we'll travel along with the team. Like right now, I'm in Newcastle right now. The fans ain't there in that. Sportsdirect.com indirectly promoting Mike Ashley. Unfortunately, he needs to sell that club. Well, it is, man. Almost broke my heart. He said Ceballos is starting again. He's broke my heart in that he's breaking the lineup already. Big up Tim, because you're a Leeds fan. You got nothing to do with Arsenal. And you're saying good luck. We're gonna need every bit we can get, man. We're gonna need every bit we can get, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Omar, I see you promoting a certain application. I'm not going to shout them out because they need to come and sponsor the guy. We're not telling them to download anything in this thing, but shout out to them. It is where it is. We need a takeover like Arsenal as well at the DG headquarters. I can't lie. Skyto, big up my guy. And again, broski, I forgot to reply to you. I tried the deleting thing. It's not happening, man. So it's got me feeling like we're never gonna have a timer in my watch-alongs. But what have you said? Smith Rowe, I see him as a future 8 or in the middle of the park with Partey after the Europa League game. I'm convinced. Not that I was the only one saying it, bro, but I tried to tell you, lot. Same way I was telling man, Saka is a right winger. Them times he's excelling at left wing. You know, Smith Rowe can do that. Obviously, we need a lot more stability in the team to allow him scope to grow, and we're going to need Arteta to throw him in there. But I fully see him as someone like that. You know, again, I'm not comparing him to Grealish, but I think that's a good reference point. Kevin De Bruyne to a lesser degree because he can play everywhere and has played everywhere. But I'd say Grealish, because Grealish can play as a 10. He's probably more comfortable there. Equally, I say that. Grealish could turn around and say, I like to play off the left. And obviously, he can play in a deeper role in midfield, or I believe he can play in a midfield as a 3 without a 10. So I think that's his reference point. But you're spot on in my opinion, really. And it's good for his development, man. Graham is not a fan of the 4-2-3-1. You're breaking my heart, Graham, man. We're normally in agreement of a lot of things, man. Why are you not on the 4-2-3-1? Is it the midfield? Is it the fact that, you know, we can't defend with, you know, we struggle to defend? Is it the isolation of, you know, the 3 in midfield plus the 1? You know, a lot of you are saying, where's Balogun? Again, I've been rambling, people. Someone should have told me we've gone past the thingy, man. But let's get into the lineup quickly for you guys. Let me zoom in a bit because not even I could see that, but hopefully that's good enough. Should we try one more? Force it one more? We forced it a bit too much there, didn't we? Forced it a bit too much there. You can't see nothing now. Apologies, people. Yeah, that must can bang in it. Oh, you're just going to have to hold it up, people. I tried, man. You know I tried for you, lot. I tried so hard. So that's as good as we're going to get for now in terms of the lineup. But immediately looking at Arsenal, we've got our wish in that Matt Ryan, he hasn't had too many opportunities. Let's be real. He was brought in as a second choice. He wasn't going to get too much opportunities, but there's been question marks over Leno. It goes over our heads because Drew say Leno's a keeper, but I guess he needs a bit of rest. And like I said, Matt Ryan hasn't put a foot wrong in I swear he's only made 2 appearances for Arsenal. He hasn't put a foot wrong. You know, he actually did better than a lot of our attacking players against Fulham because it was his flick on that led to eventually Nketiah scoring. Looking in defence, people, obviously, he's gone again with Xhaka at left back. You know, it's them ones there where you've just doubled down. You know, when you just made your bed, so you've got a lie in it. Now, Arteta is allowed to use his squad in the way he wants to. We're allowed to criticise it and praise where we deem fit, but he's allowed to do what he wants. If he genuinely feels Xhaka is the best option in midfield, I mean, in at left back, fair play. You know, I would have, you know, Bukayo Saka, to my degree, right now I can only see Aubameyang, and I don't know if he's starting, but Saka does that for me. There's even an element of going with Cedric there. There's even an element of just switching to a back 3, making Saka do the left wing back, where, let's be real, in an ideal world against Newcastle, where they sit back, that might as well be playing left wing anyways, people. Now, for me, if I'm Newcastle, because of the way Arsenal have been, I think they should hit us with everything they've got. But it appears that they're playing a 5-3-2, a 5-3-5-2, or a 5-3-2, whatever way you want to look at it. It will be a solid back 5 at times. I think they've respected Arsenal a bit too much. I think they've respected probably what happened in the last game. And to be fair with you, if we go back to the game at the Emirates, you know, in the league specifically, you know, we turned it around in the second half, much like much of our games. But because of that, you know, we turned it around because Steve Bruce was a bit more expensive. I remember them times there, Newcastle fans, and they probably still are, they were saying Steve Bruce is a bit too defensive. In the first half, he was actually begging his team to go forward. He switched it up. The game opened, Smith Rowe and whatnot happened. We did what we needed to do. In the FA Cup, we needed extra time. My point being, I don't want to see late goals. I want to see us start early. Maybe it's too much to ask. Obviously, it's another case of, can you break down a unit? Can you break down a low block? You know, there was Matt Ritchie was a doubt. He's a street smart footballer. He can deliver a set piece. Josh Murphy can get forward. He's not a fullback. Let's go and make sure he doesn't look like a fullback today. He looks like a winger shoehorn. I don't need to talk about Saint-Maximin. You know, he's on twisting man up. And if he pulls out to the left-hand side against Xhaka needs to rise to the 1v1 challenge, but Xhaka also needs to be protected. So once again, that midfield, whoever it is, before we look at Arsenal, I'm going to need to see something. Callum Wilson's passed his fitness test. Very unfortunate, in my opinion, not to have had a go against Liverpool stand because of the madness what it was. Longstaff has said he's playing his best form of his career. Shelby's a former player against us, and he can deliver a set piece and is good technically. A couple of Arsenal fans wanted Almiron at Arsenal before he moved when he was at was it in MLS. So You know about him. Obviously, Newcastle, they got a point off Liverpool. You know, they're actually in better form than us. I'm not going to sit here and say I can remember it, but, you know, they're actually on a decent little run of form, people. If you look at their last game since their last defeat, we can't say the same thing. As you lot know, we somehow managed to draw what was looking like a draw into a defeat against Everton. You know, we got a draw against Fulham. It was poor in both games. I'm pretty sure I speak for most Arsenal fans when I say we're just begging for the league to be done with now. We can't really take it. It is what it is. We're hoping that there's a turnaround in the Europa League. Now, it is what it is. Newcastle are a team that I think will be safe. But mathematically, I know Fulham have to win probably all of their games. But as long as there's a possibility, that's always going to be the monkey on the back of Steve Bruce. So he's going to want to get 3 points today. And to be fair, they should have a lot of confidence against Arsenal, Newcastle. Thankfully for us, Joe Willock can't play. So, yeah, you probably know how that script would have went. So, yeah, looking at our lineup, once again, apologies, people, for going off script. Let me know your opinions. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. You know, big up man like Tim. I see him doing what he can to plug the thing. Like he said, share the like. Hit the like button, share the link, you know, share on all platforms. I appreciate that he's moving like Kante. If we had you and Live from Planet X in our lineup, things might be better. You know, it might be better. You know, Tino's not happy with the lineup. S isn't happy with the lineup. You know, what's Raz saying? We are back, people. Not going to criticize the 11 because for me, it's just a game to climb up the table to hide embarrassment. Next game is a thousand times more important. I agree to a degree, my guy, but it's not that I disagree with you. And it's not that you're not talking facts. Maybe it's just a pride thing and an ego thing. But for me, I just can't. I know what you're saying is facts, but I just can't accept like this game is where it is. Like, even if there's nothing, just pride, bro. Like Ceballos, if you want to go off with Spain in the Euros, you need to put in a performance. You're a villain, a Europa League villain. I won't go as far as to say you're a hero, but make yourself a hero. In fact, I remember early on in his first period at Arsenal, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I was capping as well because you know me, I love the dark arts. When he was time wasting against Newcastle away from home, we loved it. Make yourself a hero today. Obviously, the line in relation to the defense, the Brazilian brothers are back in centre halves together. You know, David Luiz, for me, I'm hoping he can come through unscathed. I can't sit here and cap to you lot. I want him to start against Villarreal because whatever man say about Villarreal and them sort of things there, it's 3-1 in the Rangers game. Celtic are getting smacked up. But whatever man say about David Luiz, he's got character. You know, he's not gonna. One thing he's not a pussycat. I give him that. I need him against Villarreal. So I hope he can come through this unscathed, get some minutes in the legs. He's done well to actually, you know, it looked like his season was done. He's fit. So get some minutes in the legs. For me, Gabriel, I love Gabriel. Obviously, he's a bit raw. He plays against Villarreal. For me, that's my centre-half partnership, really. Bellerin, you've got a chance, you know, even if you don't want to be at this club anymore. And I think it was interesting the way Arteta answered the question about Bellerin's future when he was like, it's not that he said no. He's talked about he can't stop speculation, and there's always something when he doesn't play one person in it. So I think a bit of it is to give give minutes to other people and give it to Bellerin. Don't know what Cedric's done wrong, but fair play. Granit Xhaka probably needs a rest, but left back or centre mid, you know, it says a lot about our team, but Xhaka kind of has to play for us. You know, heartbroken, Thomas Partey doesn't start, but yeah, say what you want about that defence. If I'm Newcastle's attackers, if I'm Saint-Maximin, I'm believing I can run at them, you know. I don't know how he's gonna, what sides he's gonna play, but try and get at Bellerin, try and get at David Luiz. Callum Wilson's gonna have his work cut out against them centre halves, but he should relish himself against that back four people. You know, we don't look over our shoulders. He's gonna be on the last shoulder. You only see people like Callum Wilson when it's too late. Make sure you hit the like button, people. So say what you want. You know, it's a very heavily rotated back five. Obviously, we're going to lose a lot of tempo in the game with the changes made. And one has to wonder where the communication levels are at, because that back five is makeshift at best and has not played together too many times. If we scope into midfield, obviously it's a 4-2-3-1, but the way the Premier League have done it, it's looking like a madness, like a 4-5-1. But, you know, prayers have been answered. Martinelli's stocks must have gone up. Someone checked the stock market. There must have been at least a 2% rise in Martinelli's stocks. We get our boy Martinelli starting. You know, it's a Samba thing, you know. The 4 Brazilians are starting. I'm hoping to see some elite stuff today still. I can't lie. Martinelli, you know, it is where it is. I love the guy. You play today, you put in a performance, it puts more pressure on Mikel Arteta. Maybe if you put in a performance, you know, I would like to see you play through the middle. Aubameyang, again, Arteta hoodwinked us. He made out Aubameyang weren't fit enough to start, so I don't think Aubameyang will get 90 minutes, but it's lovely to see Aubameyang starts. It's lovely to see him starts because he's on my thumbnail, and I thought I'd have to change that again on the selfish one. But lovely to see our captain's back. Obviously, on a serious note, he's been fighting malaria and all of those sort of things. It's happy that his health's back. Lovely to see the young Martinelli. You know, William's been in the wilderness. Well, not really, because he still comes on, but William's been in the wilderness to describe his selection problems at current. But, you know, he's got an opportunity today. Martin Odegaard needs no introduction. I know a lot of fans are onto him for a lackluster performance last week, but again, he's still a good player. And again, for me, Aubameyang, Odegaard, Gabriel, even David Luiz, for me, it's a fitness thing for you. Like, just get some minutes in the legs. Let's go. Because Thursday, you know, I think the lineup kind of picks itself, man, really and truly. And Aubameyang's there. So it's a big test, you know. I won't say, you know, again, we have more reason to play for this than Newcastle, but we've got nothing from the league. Indirectly, Newcastle are kind of fighting to stay in the league, so they might want it more. They should just want to smack us up. We beat them. We beat them the last 2 times we bucked them. We're low on confidence. It's a mismatched lineup. There's pressure on your manager. There might be pressure on you lot yourselves. You'd have to talk to a Newcastle fan. So there's enough reason for the Arsenal players that are playing. You know, whatever I think about you, I always believe your job should be to make a manager's job very difficult. And I think it's too easy to pick our starting 11 right now. So do what you can to make it difficult. And I'm sure some of you would like to play on Thursday. You know, that's probably our most important game of the season. How many times have I sat here and said that, people? So I would like to see, you know, El Nene, William, Martinelli. He's not with them, man, but you get it. Put in performances. Ceballos, you're playing no part on Thursday because of your stupidity, but you get the point. Bellerin, do you want to play? St. Louise, come on, Gabriel. I think you've been a bit unfortunate. Do your thing to a degree. Matt Ryan, the same. So that's my thoughts on the line. Let me check the bench because wait, before I check it, God, please make Balogun on that bench. I know Balogun must be on this bench. I ain't seen it. I've purposely avoided the chat for a second. I know Balogun's got to be on this bench, people. There's no way. What can be described for what I don't want to call it a dead rubber game. Balogun must be on this bench. There must be Balogun on this bench. So I see Leno, fair play. Suarez, fair play. Callum Chambers, Mariv, expected. Saka, expected. Partey, expected. Smith-Rowe, expected. Pepe, not so much. I thought you would have started, but you're there. Eddie. Bro. He's really not there. Oh, so I don't know what's going on with Balogun. I don't want to do all of that stuff, people, and all of that. Why is he not there and stuff? But I would have thought, you know, Balogun would have got these little couple Premier League squads, and he gets a little bit of development. We can kind of see his level and things. Don't understand why he's not there personally, but I don't want to make it a thing. But that one there is quite hurt. I thought he would at least bagged on the bench. He travelled to Villarreal. He got to train in the sunshine, but is where is it tells you that Eddie is still probably ahead of him in the pecking order. And I guess, you know, you're never going to have it all. You're never going to have Martinelli starting, Saka rested, you know, Gabriel in the lineup and Balogun involved. I don't understand that one personally, you know. Maybe we could have, the cynic in me would say, you know, Eddie might not have a future at this club. Maybe he could have started playing. Maybe it's a thing where we're trying to play him into the market, innit? It's a bit mad, really, you know. And I would have thought, really, if you can help it, you wouldn't want none of. Obviously, these footballers on the bench can play some minutes, but ideally, you don't want to. You can get away with Pepe, but you don't really want to bring on Smith-Rowe, Partey, Saka. You don't want to use them. Chambers probably get a little minutes. Cedric Suarez knows he's playing, but he might as well sub Matt Ryan in the 80th minute for Leno. It's a bit long still. I would have loved to have seen Balogun. I still can't believe that. Raw, man. Raw, it's a mad one. Bro, I had to keep scrolling. I thought, bro, that one there was a bit mad. I thought, bro, that one there, GG. That one, yeah, bro. Look at you, you man are laughing at my pain, broski. I thought he was there, man. I thought he must be. And, you know, you can never really read Arteta, really. But at the same time, Balogun signed a new deal. You know, promises are promises. Only time will tell if whatever the club told you, they're going to follow through. But I would have expected him to start. What I'll say indirectly, not to defend Arteta, is, you know, he reserves the right to pick whatever squad he wants. Maybe he feels Eddie gives him something more. Maybe at this time, whether I don't believe this, he doesn't want to give young players chances. Maybe Balogun's not quite showing quite enough to be involved in the matchday squad. Free Reece Nelson as well. broski, I'm deflated still. Like, I would have thought Balogun, little minutes there. Look, them and there got Elliot Anderson. That's their young G. I would have thought he would have started, man. To be fair with you, I know we've got our 23s are. I swear our 23s just played. I'm sure they've got a game coming up. I'm not sure when it is, but it might be for that, man. Apologies, people. There's 298 of you locked in. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Where we at in terms of likes? 117. We're moving mad. We're doing all right. So yeah, let me know you lot's predictions, what you think of the lineup and the rest of it. Let me scroll back up and get away from the bench, you know, because the more I look at the bench, the more it registers that Balogun's not involved, man. Big up Stylish, you know. I'm gonna need another 100 of you to like the thing. Come on, look at Willock better than all our midfielders yet on loan. Yeah, in games like this, Willock could get minutes, but for a real game to game, Willock needed to go on loan. I'll be real with you, you know. Let's be real, man. The league is gone. So why aren't we just starting all the young players to get them game time? You know, kind of. So what are you saying? Shades of what we did against United at Old Trafford many moons ago when Mavropanos and Maitland got their chances. Deluded is hurt. Come on, man. Arteta attacks. Man, I'm relying on Arteta attacks now. 2 steps backwards, another one back. We'll be waiting forever to see Balogun, free up Balogun. I don't understand how Arteta's mind works. Maybe he's not fit. Maybe, but again, you see him in all the training vids. You know, would you take Buendia at Arsenal? Of course. You know. Come on, shout out to everybody locked in. What are you man saying in relation to the scoreline, people? For me, you know me, I've tried to be on this positivity wave, so I'm gonna say 2-1 Arsenal. Scummiest of wins. Unlikely. I love Martinelli and Aubameyang to score, of course, you know. I'd actually like Ceballos to have a decent performance because it's never nice when someone's public enemy number 1. But I think, you know, I'm going to say a 2-1 victory. Unlikely scorers, you know, probably a Xhaka or a header from Gabriel, maybe even Hector Bellerin. I don't know, man. What I expect from this team, I expect energy from Newcastle. I expect them to be a difficult unit. You know, I expect them to be difficult 1v1. Like, I'm not being funny. You're playing in the back 3/5. Yes, that's to be a bit more defensive and a bit more solid, but that gives freedom to your wing backs. Now, if I'm a wing back playing in that and you're playing against Granit Xhaka, who is a centre mid playing at left back and isn't the most mobile of men, Bellerin hasn't got too much minutes consistently in the legs. Arsenal have made a mixed and matched 11 anyways, you know. Go and take them on. And on top of that, Saint-Maximin is going to need no introduction for that. You know, Joe Willock can't play. I don't know whoever said Joe Willock can't play. Can play, but it is what it is. DG, what you got? What am I munching on for the game? Got my sweets up there. Got my sweet jar up there. I don't know, man. It's a bit early. Still got my pop. No, it's not my pop. I just remember that. You know what? I have an orange. I have an orange. Wait. Right, the green screen ain't messing up the orange. What's going on? I'm upgrading with the lighting. Mad thing. He set up Martinelli to lose. I don't think so, my bro, because really, you know, everyone can understand it's a free hit. Really and truly, I do think yet again, you know, because Xhaka's not mobile. But do you know what? Because of how, if in an ideal world Newcastle sit back, then it's a game for Xhaka at left back. Not that I'm condoning it, but he's not going to be tested and you can get away with it. But if it goes the other way, you can see Ceballos on the best of days. Ceballos is struggling to do his own role in the number 8. He's going to have to overcompensate and do that hybrid left back centre mid role he's been doing for Granit Xhaka while Xhaka's been stationed there. Obviously, that's going to harm Martinelli. It's the same way that you didn't play Martinelli for weeks or Cedric, and then lo and behold, Martinelli was poor off his own back, but so was Cedric. But you know, you set them up to fail when Cedric was left back and Martinelli was left wing against Southampton or whenever it was. Bro, sometimes, you know, to be fair, who is there in the academy really at left back that I can wholeheartedly scream to get thrown in there? Joe Lopez, he's a decent, but he'll get eaten alive. Miziza Gombo, he's been doing all right, but a mad thing, man. EG is Arsenal actually up for sale? I wish I could call Kroenke and tell you, my broski, but based on the Daily Mail, we allegedly are and have been for the last 2 years. Make of that what you will. Man are saying 2-1 to Newcastle. I'm done with hyping these man up. If we win, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Bit harsh, but man said no Leno, thank God. How do you think Reece is feeling? Obviously, upset. Everyone wants to play, but he needs to ask himself, why aren't you playing? And to be fair, Arteta said go on loan in August. Sometimes you have to go on loan, innit, brother? Something needs to change with that man's future in the summer because I think it's a crime that he's missed out on a year of real development. It's never a year wasted, but it's a year wasted, man. At this point, I take DG at Arsenal. Gotta be a better right back than Hecky B. You're making me sound rod, but I wouldn't mind it. You know, I wouldn't mind. Obviously, make sure you got that sub come second half. You know, we have to build up the fitness bit by bit. But I'll give it all. Best comes to best, I'll at least clap someone. 100% discourage someone from trying to run. You know, even if they run past me, I'll pull a man down. I can't lie to you. Like, I appreciate it though. 3-1 Arsenal. Owen, man, come on, man. I wouldn't want. Why do you want to lose, bro? What's all that about? 2-0 Newcastle. Harley Willett can't play against us. You know. Hope the boys win, but gonna be going F1 over Arsenal today. CBA going through the pain today. Nikki, hopefully you're just watching the game through the live stream, but I can't say I condone that, but I understand why you wouldn't want to watch Arsenal at this moment in time, unfortunately. The oranges for half-time, you're a real footballing man. It is, but I'm kind of catting for it now. And I got the strawberries. To be fair, I did have a fab ice lolly. But it's gone now. Pause, obviously. Off topic, anyone? Nah, I didn't see that. So you man talk about your UFC thing. Couldn't care less about the result. I'd pay to see DG rampaging down the flanks. I don't know about rampaging, but I'll try to get up the field. 3-2 Arsenal open game. Ah, man, at this point, I'm prepared for it. I expect the worst, hope for the best, man. It's like if you had a son and they played for a very bad footballing team, like a very crap under 8 side that just gets smacked every week, and they win a one game. Finally, you're waking up early and traveling on a Sunday is rewarded. That's how I feel. Like I don't want to say they can't surprise me anymore in terms of defeat and the manner of defeat, because whenever we lose, it's not that I'm upset, but I always find myself just going, wow, but anything can happen, innit? I hope we're on the front foot and I hope it's a decent game, but I'm expecting to see, you know, that and desire and all of these things, but I'm braced if worse comes to worse to see people at 6s and 7s, people not following runners and the usual sort of thing, people, you know. For me, if we start well, can we end well? If we start, you know, we either start well, don't quite end the game strongly, or we either start slowly and end the game strongly. Football's a 90-minute game. It's no good focusing on VAR, or no good in saying when we scored, we then had more chances. It doesn't matter about that, you know. Did you get the 3 points or not? It's as simple as that. But we again, VAR and all these fine margins and waking up after we've conceded, they're all facts. But again, we've done that too many times. It's a 38-game calendar, and these things, at some point, it's just you ain't good enough. You ain't been doing good enough, man. You know. Oh, he should. St. Maximin should relish it, man. He should. I'm conscious to see his movement and Wilson's, and this is why we need to win the midfield battle and really not allow their wing backs to go forward. Because again, if they can't progress, if Shelby can't get it to those front men, then they're irrelevant and they have to drop really and truly. You know, St. Maximin is no good without the ball. You know, Martinelli is just not good enough. Oh boy, I didn't even know Martinelli had haters. The man, they're just vexed. These watch alongside have become accustomed when watching the actual match. DG commentary on Sky/BT in the making. Love for that, LV. Maybe one day, man. We keep trying, we keep hoping, man. Come on, season the cut. Good morning/afternoon to everyone from the States. Hope you're well, DG. Can't lie, after seeing the starting 11, I think I'll go catch up on some sleep. Bro, I can't deny you any of the listen, it's upsetting that you lot feel this way, but I can't deny you. It's unwarranted, because we're just doing that madness, man. DG would just be whispering dark arts to young. Hey, yo, I ain't whispering in no young youth's ear. You're making it sound a bit mad there, Greg, you know. Come on. That one there is dodgy still. I bet DG is harder in the tackle than Bellerin. Probably all I got, really. Really and truly. 370 of you locked in. Please make sure you're hitting that like button, people. Where are we at? We're at 165 likes. So you know which ones are being lazy. Indian Kiwi from Australia, 3-1 Arsenal. Big up yourself, Blender. You know, appreciate that. Jaden is saying should be a good watch. Good watch, my broski. But for who? For us? For Newcastle? For the neutrals? Because these are them games. We've been to this ground and been 4-0 up, and we all know how that happened, how that ended. I don't recall William playing on the right side since the Fulham game. He could surprise, hopefully. No, Joe Willett can't play, my broski. Odegaard doesn't drop deep enough to pick up the balls, and we know about El Nene's progressive passing, so creation of chances will be so tough. I hear you, but I disagree, P, in the sense of I think he does drop, and that's actually a pet peeve of mine, because I see that's where Santi playing deeper blessed us, because Ozil did. Remember Ozil, Alexis, and Santi, they didn't have to drop unnecessarily deep. You know, when Santi left, Ozil's dropping deep. Suddenly, there's a gap. You know, the link to the front three's gone. But I can see how that goes. You know, obviously, Xhaka's probably going to be the most progressive midfielder playing at left back. Odegaard's going to be out of the game if it goes tits up. El Nene and Ceballos, one guy tries too hard. El Nene kind of cowers from the progressive passes, so it kind of renders Aubameyang, Martinelli irrelevant. And for Aubameyang, it's firmly about getting minutes in the legs because there's a whole heap of defenders. To give him half a chance, he's got to be given movement and given the ball. You know, you've got Martinelli and Thingy up there. Give them an opportunity, man. You know, what I would love to see is pressing from the front three especially in the two Brazilians and the one Gabon international. Can't possibly surely be any worse than the last game, bro. And if it can get better, if there's scope for things to get better, it can get better. If there's scope for it to get worse, it can get worse. David is just saying this lineup ... what's already understood don't got it be explained, man. I'm a winner. I hate being an Arsenal fan right now. No joke, DG. We all do, but it's blood in, blood out. Why can't Cedric get a game over Xhaka at left back, bro? You're going to have to ask Arteta. You know, again, hopefully the Xhaka experiment works. If it doesn't, regardless of the stipulations of this match and whatnot, it's another question he's going to have to answer. Willock can't punish us, fortunately, Mahmoud, because he cannot play. This better be a good game. My CBA for boring football. I like St. Maximin. He just needs to get more goals and assists. And with respect to Newcastle, we won't be there, you know. Probably watching it, probably cooking Sunday dinner. Nelson's probably at yard, bro. You know, he's probably in his gaff. How long until kickoff? 28 minutes until kickoff, people. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Rangers versus Celtic looks so dire. People, I'm still here, but I want my sweets. Like I said, I'm still here, folks. Quick thing. Pepe should have played, not bloody Willian. To be fair, you know, Pepe got significant minutes in the week. Maybe he needs a rest. I don't believe that, my guy. I'm just saying that because I know every footballer is different, but for me, it kind of, this resting, you know, Xhaka never gets a rest. And shout out to Xhaka because he's never injured and his fitness levels are clearly good, but Xhaka never gets a rest. So surely the other man can. But it's like Tino is saying, he has played a lot recently, to be fair. Callum is just saying Bruce out. Fair play. You know, you're allowed to feel how you want. 2-1 win. I said 2-1 Arsenal. Like I said, scummy game, grimy game where it's heart and mouth defending. You know, we might concede and then VAR lets us off and all of those things. Again, I don't want to be pessimistic. I want it to be a solid performance from us, but I can only go on what I've seen. What's that? What's all of that? Apologies, people. I think one of the tabs open. Got scared there. I thought I got hacked. I was about to say, yo, dog, we're getting hacked live on live stream. That's all madness. I'm just a small YouTuber trying to chat to my community, man. But anyways, 400 of you locked in. We just bust case. I got a bit shook there, wherever that was. But yeah, 194 likes. Oh, I've got another YouTube tab open. That's why I tried to move mad. But yeah, Nelson, them and they are not on the bench, innit? Halen brothers are not on the bench. It's, you know, it's an Nketiah flying that flag thing. Well, Saka's on the bench, but that's a cheat code because we're at the point now where, for me, you kind of have to any youth statistics for Arsenal. I'm looking at, okay, what is it minus Saka? Because Saka is a young G in that, but it's like Greenwood, Foden, Curtis Jones even. They're not young anymore. They're in the first team. It's a bit irrelevant. Smith Rowe kind of bordering in that as well. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Big up seeing the members for pushing that one. Would you have Maximin at Arsenal? Because I like him, yeah, if I'm real with you, not right now, Carl. I ain't seen enough from him, like in terms of, I know he's a quality footballer, but like I said, goals and assists be a bit ruthless. 1-1, I assume 3-1 to Arsenal. I assume 1-0 to Arsenal. Let me know the score to what side as well, people. Sometimes you man are leaving it a bit vague still. 3-2 Arsenal. To be fair with you, you know, why not, man? 1-0 Newcastle. Fair play. Dean is saying, what's this Xhaka thing about? Seriously, bro. He believes he believes Xhaka is the best option. I have to think that. Because Cedric can't buy a game. To be fair, Cedric, let's be real, he knew he was coming Arsenal to be a sideman and hold up the bench. But again, there's not even a that. You know, even if you went Cedric and then Bellerin or Cedric there, you could kind of get it. Like Xhaka, it is what it is. You're just having to do a job there. And we're hoping that Tierney's fit at least to play in the second leg. Because again, for me, David Luiz, Tierney, Aubameyang is fit. Bro, you might as well just do it, man. I was worried, my brother. Trust me. Is what it is, though, man. Big up the Indian ones, man. Big up the Indian fans, them, man. I appreciate you, lot. If I'm real with you, I don't think any of those youth players that I could sit here and talk, I'd be capping. You could give them an opportunity and maybe they could do a bit better. But I like Joe Lopez, I think he'll get eaten alive. I think he's a talented young player physically. I think he'll get moved to. Positioning ain't quite good enough. And Arsenal won't protect him. He'll be fed to the wolves, in which in general will be a good experience for him. But he'll get savaged, man. Bellerin is getting ahead of Cedric at right back is questionable too. Potentially. I hear you. Maybe this means Chambers is continuing at right back on Thursday. I don't know. Or maybe Cedric, such has been Arteta's level of thinking. Cedric could just randomly get thrown in. The level of players you guys have is a disgrace for such a powerhouse of the English game. Shout out G for that great content. Big up yourself, man. I appreciate that. Amari can't play right back, but saying that, I have seen him play left wing back on occasion in Arsenal's under 18s. Amari Hutchins is a bad boy footballer, It's happy for him to make his under 23s debut recently. He's a very good young player, Let's let him develop, and we might, you might see something. He's a good player, man. And he's got elite mentality as well, and he's been leading the way for the 18s, man, doing his thing. Xhaka won't play left back Thursday, so why not give someone else a chance to get minutes? Terrible coaching. To be fair, who knows, man? On Arsenal will get slapped 3-0. Big up the Polish viewers. I appreciate you. Saka all day long. I want Cedric at left back next game. Bro, shout out to Charlie Patino as well. Hopefully he gets through his injury and he's back. Man said Dedrick Xhaka. Allow Cedric, man. Aziz is a bad boy footballer, man. In the next 12 to 18 months, really keen to see if when he should get more first team opportunities than what he does, man. I think he needs to be outside of his comfort zone now because he can play ball. He just needs to, be against midfielders that can move to him, that are faster than him, that think faster than him. Sometimes, defensively, Miguel Aziz he can give the ball away in careless areas. I think he's made a big improvement since playing in that 6 in the 23s from time to time, but I think he needs to be out of his comfort zone now. Or be given opportunities, long way to go, but I think he's a very talented player, and I hope to God, all of these guys, Amari, Aziz, Balogun, all these guys, man, me, I dream of a world of 25 Haaland players, which is a fallacy, but that should be the impossible goal. It is what it is. Gone through a bit of a rough patch, but I like Serge. I need to see him, personality shine a bit more consistently throughout 90 minutes, but he's all right. Still, I like him. Tidy footballer. I hope we get Willock off you guys in the summer. We're under 30 million, man. Interesting point. Granit is losing confidence every minute he plays at left back. I'd agree anyone would because you're kind of set up to fail, but I think Xhaka's got character. I don't think he is. I think he's prepared to do a job for the team. Ain't the first time he's done it, but I see, man. Don't care about the score as long as we get out with no injuries. What Cedric actually done wrong? Hannah's going with 2-0 Newcastle. Would rather have a left foot at left back for games like this. I hear you. Maybe he's keeping Xhaka left back because there's some chance Tini isn't ready, so he's set on him playing left back for a couple more games. I hope so, broski. 460 of you locked in. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. We should be at least 300. We're at 230. So again, do the maths. If you know in your chest and your heart you have not hit that like button, do the right thing, man, because we're 21 minutes before kickoff. It feels like time is going very slow. But nonetheless, it is what it is, folks. Is what it is. And people, you're going to have to give me 2 seconds. My hay fever's playing with me. I need to go and get my hay fever tablet. 1 second. Big up you lot. Yes, people. I'm back, obviously. Come on. Got my thing. I'm back, people. Say, man, that's going to be the most exciting thing, my hay fever. Where's my water now? Sorry, people, I don't want you to see me do this. Yeah, man, because popping pills live on this thing's gonna be mad, man. Can't be beefing it, bro. I got hate for you. What can I do, bro? Ski. I knew, man, are gonna get onto me, man. Scared of grass. Yeah, bro. I can't lie, but I ain't got no replies to you, like, innit? You like just shut up, innit? Can't even say nothing, innit? Because it's true, man. It's true. I'm beefing the grass, man. I can feel it coming through the windows, man. This is why I hate summer. Big up the 438 of you locked in. I appreciate you lot. On a serious note, get your predictions, opinions, questions, all of that stuff in. We're at 258 likes. Let's pattern that up, man. St. Maximin shagged himself by signing a 6-year deal. You say that, but the bands, bro, we don't know what new bands they're giving him. Count up, innit? You say that. Obviously, it makes it tougher to get him out of there. I like him, I rate him, but is he really having a standout season where clubs are going to go, especially in the COVID market? Yo, boom, this and that. What valuation would you put on on the Newcastle, man? Like, Mike Ashley might just deal, but what would you say? Bearing in mind, football, no disrespect to him, but it's not even about ability anymore, and it's not correlated. Maguire went for 80 million. Anything can happen now. You know, I swear Sigurdsson went for 50. Anything can happen. And obviously the situations are not the same. You know, what have you said? I'm not a Xhaka fanatic, but he makes some decent passes in midfield, but he needed to rest today. But needless to say, I think I would have played Cedric today. I'd rather have Willock than El Nene, to be fair with you, maybe, but he's not involved, so we just need to do what he's saying. Man said, who would you take, Haaland or Mbappe? Both, but if you put a gun to my head, Mbappe. Bro, you ain't getting him for 20 unless it's 20 to 30, bro. I don't know what you think. Or you must, you know, unless you can give us that loan fee again, broski. Hope it's good. You know, all things Spurs. He's a Spurs fan, but he's a member. I appreciate him. He's got good taste in YouTubers and YouTube channels. Unfortunately, not football clubs. I had to, man. I respect you as well. Love for being in the building. Kay is saying, have a bad feeling for this game. I can't lie. Come, man, let's speak it into positivity, man. We're winning today. I can't lie. I say that every game, and I've been getting embarrassed every game, but we're gonna keep saying it. It's a madman thing now. We've gone so far to turn back, man. We're winning. It's 2-1. It's not gonna be pretty. You know, like I said, probably David Luiz and Gabriel, dodgy set pieces, score the goals. You know, it reminds me of Burnley away set. Remember Burnley a couple of years ago where Ox scored? I think Koscielny scored as well, and I think, was it Ox or Koscielny? One of them, we let's be real, one of them handballed it. We got away with it. You think Laka will leave in the summer? I don't know, my bro. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Arsenal is boring. Losing is boring. I do agree, man. I don't think Miguel Aziz needs to go on loan anytime soon. Maybe when he gets to, you know, past this season, we'll have a question about it. But I think he can develop playing there, man. I'm unable to tune into Mikel Arteta's frequency. Man's an enigma. Maybe that's why he's the manager and we're not. Harley is saying, I'm more focused on the attitude the players show today. I'd like to think they realize we have to set ourselves up for the second leg. I hear you, momentum and things like that. Yeah, you're still a big club. Newcastle's a big club in terms of the fan base, but you're the same one telling me that, you know, Willock isn't worth 20 to 30 mil. So I'm going to have to do you dirty there, Callum. It's all love, though, man. Come talk to me when you're in the Champions League, my guy. I hear you are not in the Champions League, but I beg you don't troll. Come on, it's the Lord's Day, broski. You know, I deleted the tab, but I'm listening to Sizzlo. Before that, I was listening to a bit of Berries. You know, Sunday dinner I cook. Why are you coming with the trolling, bro? Kick your feet up and calm down, bro. You know, did you feel good about that? Did you feel good? Did you get it out? You know? Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You know, peace and positivity, man. Anyways, moving forward, Jermaine is saying 3-1 Arsenal. I hope, man, I'd take a win however it is, man. Cedric, average player, getting gassed over player, which really won't start in many other Prem teams. I don't think many people are getting gassed. I think many people were just looking at the people currently playing in the role. In terms of, you know, big up P for providing this. In terms of Lacazette and Tierney missing out, he said they haven't trained with us yet, so it's unlikely to have them ready in the next few games. So again, he said Aubameyang couldn't start this game, and he started him. So make of that what you will, but that tells us they're not involved against Villarreal. And Tierney and Lacazette, as well as David Luiz, will say what you want about them. I think they've all got character, and definitely if we're going to change that situation, we needed to do something. Classic 4-2. My heart rate can't take it, so hopefully it's just a standard game of football. Probably is. It might be mind games, but to a degree, we need to just accept what he's saying at face value. Nelson should have just firmed the loan. Maybe, probably, yeah, man. Man said, zoned out of Arsenal in the Premier League. I'm tired. I think you speak for all of us, man. Unfortunately, still got a job to do with you lot, man. 15 minutes until kickoff. Make sure you're doing up the likes, people. Appreciate you lot that have. Who do you think will win the Champions League? God knows, man. City, if they knock out PSG. I'm good, my guy. I hope you and everyone else in this chat is doing well and safe, man. Why is this guy still playing Xhaka left back? He's fixated on it, man. I'm going to go do some work in the garden. Won't be watching, but I'll be listening here. I appreciate that. His words have little value, DG. Sad. But I can't say anything else, man. I don't think he's set man up to lose today. You know, it's just, is it an underwhelming lineup? Yes. Have we been losing? Yes. Do we have hardly any faith in this team and this season because of how we've been performing? Of course. But I don't think he set up anyone to fail, apart from probably Granit Xhaka, because we've seen how that experiment works. But if he plays well, what am I going to say, man? DG, have you had to think about content over the summer, Euro, watchalongs, etc.? Listen, my guy, you know me. I'm like a bad smell. You can't get rid of me. There will be content, you know. I never turn off. Any of these years I've been making content, pre-season, all sorts of weather, you've seen content. There'll be something out there, man. That's a good shout, though. Watchalongs for the Euros, because of the way the game's gone in terms of YouTube and watchalongs, you know, people's champion and whatnot. If that's what you lot want, that's what you lot get, man. Would I take a draw based on how we're playing? But it's all about the manner of the draw, man. I want to just see us look like a team that wants to play football, man. Jermaine Defoe has just made it 4-1 against Celtic, people. Celtic are smacking up Celtic right now. Game done, basically, as well. Next season, we could get relegated. Fair play if that's what you believe. We are behind Spurs, and that tells you how terrible we've been. EG, are you happy with our lineup? What changes would you make if not? You can never be you can never be happy with a lineup. You see in your club play a lineup like that in the Premier League, but with the contexts and things, I'm not as deep as people made. You know, again, the Leno thing, I was kind of in two minds. I think Matt Ryan should have started. I'm not gonna cry if he didn't. Defense, again, I've said Xhaka. If anything, I'm playing him in midfield. I would have went with Saka at left back, or just gone with Cedric in there. Maybe even just Callum Chambers right back and Cedric left back. But I understand Chambers might play on Thursday and might need a rest. Odegaard needs to get some more fitness. He's clearly not fit. He got 60 minutes in the last game. You know, would like to see him play a similar sort of period. Apart from that, you know, can only really be happy about Martinelli and Aubameyang returning to the lineup and things like that, as well as David Luiz from a fitness point of view. Happy with Gabriel there, but not much in it, not much with the contexts, and it just tells you, you know, I always tell you that it's a squad game. You know, based on how Ceballos played in the last game, might not have played in, but then again, who plays? Because then, like, maybe Partey's fit, but why is Partey on the bench, really? You know, we clearly need a midfielder or seven in the summer, man. It is what it is. Callum, I appreciate that. Peace and positivity to you, man. Love the upbeat vibes. Great chat, mate. Cheers for your work. I appreciate that, and it's lovely that you feel that way, man. I really do. Like I said, please make sure you're doing up the like button, man. Defoe is still playing, man. Gerrard just won 4-1, man. Just added further insult into injury, man. Farmers League, a bit harsh, you know. Everybody says everywhere's a Farmers League until it comes to the summer transfer window. Celtic or Rangers. Neither or, I'm not with none of that. It's an Arsenal thing, but you know, it's got to be Rangers. Or is it got to be Celtic because Tierney's there? I don't know, man. I'm gonna say Ross County, man. I ain't with none of that. Or Kilmarnock, in fact, because that's where Zach Medley's on loan. Shout out to the Arsenal young ones on loan. There's 400 of you locked in. Can't lie, man. You lot have been supporting me in crazy amounts this whole week, man. It's been a fantastic one, man. It really does make me feel appreciated. The amount of the people that are engaging, viewing, hitting the like button, all these things. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. What else are you lot saying? Like I said, people, you can see I'm not saying much in relation to this game card. What can I sit here and tell you lot? I don't. There's no statistics I really want to talk about. There's nothing, you know. Shout out to the Twitter account Obino, but you know I normally bring his stats. If he is still if he isn't doing the social media blackout, there's no point, man. You know, we're all kind of disinterested with what we've been seeing. You know, we all just want it to be done. You know, we say this every year. We're begging for things to change, but it is what it is. How injured is Tierney? He said he's not trained, innit? So if he's not trained, he's not playing. You know, come on. Make sure you lot check out Sanjo's stuff, man. You know, come on. Yeah, he's on loan at Kilmarnock. You know, that's where we're supporting. Tuesday there, I'm not gonna lie, them man, they're a hard watch, bro. It's a very hard watch. Some of these teams I watch the young G's on loan, that is a very hard watch, but I do it. Like, shout out to all my Doncaster ones, but when it comes to watching Tyrese John Jules on loan, it gets a bit long. Like, what sometimes I'm guilty of it. But I've been watching the loan, doing my loan reports, and I watched the whole game more time. But sometimes the game's been dead. I've seen my man that I'm watching get subbed. I'm like, yep, this is me done. I'm done now. Like, I can't take this. He's dead. Oh man, but he did it for the cause, man. He did it for the cause, man. Bro, can't disagree. We're 10th, bro. 10th, man. Ooh, Basuma versus Ndidi. Ooh, that's a tough one, you know. Because I think you got to give it to Ndidi. He's got more clout in the Prem. He's done a bit more, a bit longer. Like, Basuma's been here for a sec. Not too many people been screaming Basuma, Basuma, Basuma. But before I get back to that, bro, further insult to injury. Man said 10th for now 11th. It's like one of you just shot me and one of you like just stuck a blade in there. Like, allow me, man. I'm just here doing content. But back to where we was, man. It's a tough one still because Ndidi has to win that one. But I think Basuma tries to play the madman passes a bit. But true say, I've seen Ndidi play some lovely passes for his fellow Nigerian in Kelechi and Nacho. Ooh. You got to give it Ndidi right now. He's done it, innit? You got to give it Ndidi. But I want to say Basuma, but I don't really feel I have clout to really say it, like, if that makes sense. Like, my heart is telling me Basuma, but maybe a bit of bias because we've been linked with him. But I don't know, man. They're but interesting question, you know. But we lot saying there's El Nene, Granit Xhaka, Dani Ceballos at home. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Nelson literally isn't good enough, bro. Shouldn't even start. If you think he should start over Saka, Pepe, I didn't say none of that, man. A man said, I watch you instead of my lectures. Hey, KJ, please, you know, get your grades, get your accomplishments. The videos will be there already, man. I appreciate you, but make sure, listen, chill, bro. Chill, bro. The content will be there after, man. You know, I just got to say that, innit? If you got to, you know, you're still learning, but make sure you're learning, my guy. I agree with that as well. But I think you got to give it Ndidi. He's got the Prem clout, man. Man said thoughts on Messi. He's the best ever. Like, there's no thoughts on Messi. Simple as that. Basuma might have a higher ceiling, but, you know, I have to give it to the man that's done it right now. The lack of depth in our midfield is scary, DG. The content has been top-notch. Keeps talking about Arsenal. Slightly fun. I appreciate that, Harley. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. It's a tough job, innit? But someone's got to do it, man. Where are we at in terms of the likes? 300 likes. 357 people watching. 57 people being lazy, you know? You lot are shameless. I bet you lot don't cream your legs when you come out the shower. This is a serious degree of shameless. Stop being frauds, as big bro Hugh Wizzy would say, and hit the like button, people, man. Stop all of that. You lot are doing me like Kroenke does Arsenal, man. Come on, man. If you haven't smashed the like button, we can't be friends, man. Yeah, Tino, I hear you, my guy. We've got Newcastle in the building, you know. Fly your flag, my guy. Please don't spam, though, because I got to see other people's messages and that, you know. Basuma's ceiling is what on your mind. Again, I don't know what it is. You know what it is? I just feel they both have... I'm looking at what on their worst days, actually, you know, and I think they both have lapses in concentration. I actually feel Basuma gives the ball away quite frequently, as well as Ndidi. But I think Basuma's more likely to try the difficult pass, but I've seen more for Ndidi. Again, maybe you could say the age-old question, Basuma there, swap the roles around, what would happen? But, yeah, I like Basuma, but I will take Basuma over him. It's a good question. Shout out to the man for asking that question, man. That's a good question. It's sad that we ain't got either or, man. Basuma's more well-rounded, but I rate Ndidi higher because his defensive awareness is better. That's something I'd give to him in abundance as well. Because who did Brighton play in the FA Cup? I think they won it at the end, but it was a tough game. I think they came back from behind. It was a crap pitch. Basuma was a bit shaky in that game still. It would be perfect, man. DG showing that Mayweather work mentality. Appreciate that, Darren Townsend, man. He tried to, innit? You know, the minimum is turning up, man. If you want a more stable midfield, go for El Nene, Partey, and Xhaka together in a 4-3-3. But Arteta never hears me, my guy. I hear you. There is more stability, but that's dead on the ball. That's dead. That's dead. You got to slap Odegaard in there, man. You know, Xhaka's going to try to play those passes. Partey the same, man. El Nene's El Nene, but that's dead, bro. I hear you. It's a bit more stable, and we're sacrificing the little creativity we have, if we can say that. But my heart can't take that, man. That's dead. Come on, don't despair, DG. Hit the like button. Come on. Big up all the members as well. Moderators, I see you lot. Tino, make sure you're sweeping up as well. Any bad chat, you know, you lot did a great job in the Stan Kroenke one, sweeping up everything, you know. Tia said, I usually watch your shows offline because data is expensive here, but today I'm on it. Broski, I appreciate that. Turn me off if you need to turn me off. I'll be here again, my guy, man. I don't want you to be put at a disadvantage, my dude, man. Thoughts on Harvey Barnes? Good player, like his work rate. Think he was having a decent season. And then, like James Justin, it's harsh, isn't it? Season shot down, no chance of even playing at the Euros. Admittedly, I probably wouldn't have taken him, but it is what it is. 4 minutes until kickoff, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. I wish I did bring some solid food to eat now, people. I'm getting quite hungry. It's getting to lunchtime. What am I going to have for lunch before the next live stream? Already had a burger for breakfast. I was even mad today. Probably fry some plantain. People you lot didn't see. Make sure you're hitting the like button. I almost died there, people. Like, them sweets almost killed me. I'm gonna leave them alone. Almost died live on M. Who is better, Son or Mane? Mane for me. We need goals in this squad, not Basuma. I think we need both, Broski. Come on. Boy, people, boy. DG, your mods were moving like Prime Busquets, sweeping everything up. Not gonna lie, come on. This game is dead and it hasn't started yet, bro. I don't blame you, and I somewhat hear you. But let's run through the lineup again. You've got Martin Dubravka, Clark, Dummett, Richie, Fernandez, Murphy, midfield of John Joe Shelvey, Almiron, Longstaff. You've got St. Maximin, the trickster, and you've got Wilson, a good goal scorer, and he's been showing us since his Bournemouth days, in my opinion, up front. For Arsenal, Matt Ryan gets another opportunity. Hector Bellerin, Gabriel, David Luiz, Xhaka at left back. In midfield, we've got Danny Ceballos, Martin Odegaard, Mohamed El Nene. A front three, I assume, of the double Brazilians, in which I hope is Martinelli on the left, Willian on the right, and Aubameyang through the middle. Saying that, I know Martinelli ain't had the best of performances on the right, and I've said I think he needs to learn how to play across all those front three ones. Could it be worth putting Willian on the left-hand side? It's just hit me because, you know, you've got Xhaka who struggles. Willian defensively, I know there was a game where him and Bellerin switched off, but he might help out. He might help out the immobile sort of Xhaka. I know Ceballos is out there, and maybe moving Willian kind of harms Bellerin, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's try to get that energy up at least for 90 minutes. Come on, boys. I already said a 2-1 victory for Arsenal. It's going to be a shaky one. It is what it is, man. DG, I cannot watch the game because I need the GPS to work, but I'm definitely listening to you live. I just hope the GPS can shut up more often. Now, you need to know where you're going, my dude, man. You need to know where you're going. Shout out to the GPS. I appreciate that, man. When is it going to end, DG Arteta out? Boy, I don't know what to tell you, bro. All I can do is say I hope they prove you wrong, man. William was better on the left than the right at Chelsea. Chelsea fans would have to confirm that. But I'm just thinking defensively because I don't think Arteta protects Granit Xhaka enough. So maybe William, for what he might not give you in the final third, in the defensive final third, you know, I'm sure there was a time Twitter used to call William a defensive winger. Martinelli is still a bit of a passion merchant, but I'm here. Inject it into my veins. I'm here for it. Trust me, my guy. Hey, man, Martinelli's going to be a rider soon. Where are we at in terms of likes? We're at 333. We're moving good. More likes than viewers. 330 of you locked in. Please make sure we keep running that up, people. We might get our job of 400 done before the start of the second half. Probably dreaming a bit, man. Trust me, listen to that GPS like Princes say. We don't need you to get lost, my guy, man. We got man saying not listening to GPS. Man saying they're not doing their lectures. Come on, people. I appreciate that. Good to be back for a watch-along inspired by your consistency. I appreciate that. And, you know, it's a privilege to hear comments like that. And it's a privilege to see the same old usual faces and new faces. Don't just think I'm saying that. I genuinely mean that. I got the kit wrong again today. You know, I knew he was going to go with the red kit. And then I thought, you know, let me switch it up. It is what it is, though, people. It's Arsenal team regardless. I'm at St. James's Park. The players are kneeling down, more performative sort of acts. It's lost its meaning. Once again, for those of you that watched my live stream, my video yesterday, have we spoken about that? It's gone all over people's heads. But kickoff is now here. It's Newcastle versus Arsenal. Please make sure you hit the like button. First big test for Gabriel against Wilson already, you know, in the air. Fortunately for Gabriel, he's headed it onto Wilson and it's gone out for a goal kick. 18 seconds into this game, people. 0-0. Steve Bruce versus Mikel Arteta. As I said, it's a question of can we break down the low block? Because the last two games we've played against them, we've needed both extra time in the FA Cup and the second half in the Premier League. Maybe too much to ask for, man. Matt Ryan's told everybody, nope, first goal kick, I'm going long, brother. None of this ball playing stuff. Wonder if we can win these first and seconds because they're set up more defensive than us. They're better in the air than us. Steve Bruce isn't going to accept that. We need to target Josh Murphy. He's not a fullback by trade. We lose the first header. David Luiz gives a good contest. Ceballos sweeps it up. Bellerin, my word. Bellerin somehow gets it to Xhaka. Xhaka wins a cheap foul. Well in. Dark hearts, because Xhaka was going nowhere. Longstaff is the first man to be conned today. Xhaka with a cheeky grin on his face. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Let's get into this. Now, quickly retaken. Granit Xhaka has found David Luiz. Happy to see David Luiz back into the lineup. I'm going to remove the lineup off here, people. I'm so beautiful. You guys got to see me. Like I said, haters out there. You know, if you are a partner of a deluded hater and you do like not only my content, but the way a guy looks, please make sure you slap in your headphones and whatnot, because your man is just going to be a loser and come in the live chat. So let's keep going. Granit Xhaka is in possession, people. We're 1 minute and 40 in. We found Ceballos on this left-hand side. Ceballos, it was an accidental ball into the box. It's ran behind him. Good tackle from El Nene, though. He's not letting Newcastle out. William press. Keep them in their own half. Newcastle have done quite well there. And we're actually pressing all right. Odegaard, William, Bellerin. Oh my, forward pass from Bellerin. We're moving mad today, in it. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. This might be different, people. Gabriel in possession. As you could expect, people, all mans to the pump from Newcastle so far. 11 men behind the ball. Deep block. You know, and again, you know, I got to do my notes. Oh, ref, that's a pen. VAR not going to help us. It's not a pen at all, people. Two minutes and 38 seconds in, people. Newcastle trying to play out from the back. It's here with Murphy. Murphy's gone home to his centre-half partner. You know, big test for Murphy. Like I said, I don't want it. Same way Xhaka is a centre mid playing there. They've got a right winger playing right back. Both teams should be looking to ask questions, because when they play well, we talk about versatility. When they play poorly, it's shoehorning. Newcastle are trying to play out from the back, and so far we've not let them out. And it's a throw-in from Newcastle. Matt Ritchie, he's a very street-smart individual, and he's the sort of guy to be involved in a Newcastle goal. He is a bit of a see you next Tuesday. Hated playing against people like him. You want to just clamp him in his knee, but he's a very smart guy. I'll give him that. And the man I've just been spoken about has tried to play it into Wilson. David Luiz shepherds it out. It'll be an Arsenal throw. Hopefully Bellerin remembers. 2 feet on the ground, ball behind your head. And he does. And he gets it to David Luiz. David Luiz finds Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, don't let me down. You haven't let me down in any of your appearances so far. Gabriel, Granit Xhaka at left back. 3 minutes, sorry, people, and 42 seconds in. Is still 0-0 in this Sunday opening game. Odegaard, time and space, turns on the ball. But you see, this is what I mean, people. You know, right now it looks wavy from Odegaard, but you don't want your creative man there. You want your midfielders able to get it to him further up the field. Like you can see already, it's a game we're going to need David Luiz and them man there to play. Gabriel, inspired by Ronaldinho, goes forward and he finds his fellow Brazilian in Martinelli. Martinelli back. Bellerin. So you know it's going to die out now. Bellerin sideways pass to Gabriel. Oh, Gabriel sells a man. Gabriel tries to shoot. It's blocked. Hey, this might be different for us today, people. Never a foul, ref. Newcastle cannot get out of their own half. 4 minutes and 25 seconds in. Not the Newcastle I was expecting, but it is only early periods, people. I can't believe it right now. William, Odegaard, William. El Nene backwards, you know, that reminds me that we're firmly playing a game of football. David Ceballos, sorry, loses the ball. You know, they've got them in their own half, people. It's 0-0, 4 minutes and 45 seconds in. This is just how Arsenal like it. They're not pressing us. It's very slow so far. You know, we're under no pressure. Let's make it count. All over the top. Come on, Bellerin. Sweep that in first time. Bellerin. Good ball. Aubameyang misses El Nene length. El Nene, you know with this in El Nene, it's 1-0. Hey, quick start. Yes, my guy. Ramadan Mubarak. You trust me, my act. I love El Nene, man. Come on. Shout out El Nene, man. In the holy month of Ramadan, it's only befitting, man. This is lovely. You know, lovely. What did I tell you? Unlikely scorer. David Luiz does very well in the build-up play. David Luiz finds Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin in the final third. I couldn't believe it. He's put a decent ball in. Aubameyang's missed it. It's trickled out. El Nene's taken time, lenged it. The Bradka should be doing a lot better, but who cares, people? El Nene showing party how it's done, people. Big up El Nene. As much as I think he needs to leave, he's even gonna see stuff like this. Maybe this is why I was gonna go forward. Now I'm being a bit of a romantic. I don't want it to leave now. I'm just mad right now, people. But anyways, El Nene's pull it in, lenged it. Hey, El Nene, you know. Hey, great from Luiz. Even Bellerin. Aubameyang is cool. It's cool, Aubameyang. You know, Aubameyang loves them sort of miss kicks. It's cool. William. Go on, William. Ref. Have a word. Thank you, referee. Thank you. Come on, man. Trust me, shameless. El Nene is the best Egyptian in the Premier League. Are you mad? Come on, let's go. Hey, we're in the mud, bro. We're in the mud, but we've got to enjoy it, innit? This is where we're at. You know, a team just above a relegation place with respect to Newcastle. This is where we're at as a football fan, people. 6 minutes and 30 seconds into this clash, people. Arsenal 1, Newcastle 0. Once again, there's 84 minutes left of this football, people. You know, Arsenal, remember, some more time if we start fast, we don't end the game convincingly. I'm not trying to jinx it, be down about anything, but that's something we got to remember. 6 minutes and 50 seconds. William to take the set piece. William to the back post. That was a dead one. The Bradcar, unchallenged, picks it up, grabs it from the air, people. Trust me. I'm chatting to Mike Ashley, trying to get him to invest in DG. No one's there. Matt Ritchie's in possession for Newcastle. St. Maximin. You see what I told you? If we do this, it doesn't matter how good St. Maximin is because he's not getting the ball. Look how deep he's dropping. I don't mind that. It's a sad that the game, we have to do this to actually see a decent game. Callum Wilson's done very well to shield off and hold off Arsenal, and now St. Maximin can run at us. Wait, he chops. And he can switch it. No, he pretends he chips and he drives. What a footballer. El Nene. Oh, he snatched it. Oh, Gabriel got ripped. I can't lie, people. I can't lie, man. St. Maximin's a baller. First little bits and pieces. Bobbing and weaving. He's a bookie footballer. I can't lie. I got time for ballers like this. Chopping, man. Double homicide. Hey, El Nene, no chance. Gabriel, you know what? Gabriel survived. He didn't quite get ripped, but he got ripped. He survived it. It's a mad game. Good start. Again, that should give them confidence. It's 8 minutes into this clash, people. Warning signs. Hector Bellerin. Very narrow. But the flag was going to go up for William there, but he checked back on side, and now he's hit Odegaard. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Odegaard to Aubameyang. Aubameyang with the outside of his foot finds El Nene. El Nene finds Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka finds Martinelli. Martinelli to take on Murphy. Baggy touch from Martinelli. Martinelli, what's become... Obviously, he has to keep the width, but Ceballos is doing that. I think you'd have more fun doing what you normally do, being a bit more of an inside striker in the half spaces. Bro, Dow Square is never going to miss an opportunity to promote Bellerin. He said, who was that young right back making a great run and cross, just asking for a friend? Bellerin, Hector Bellerin. Aye, it's a shameless Sunday, people. Martinelli's done well to bring it down and found Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka's made a terrible pass, and Newcastle need to break with more intention there. Granit Xhaka's had time to get the tackle back. Ref carries on playing. Good start to the game. Odegaard in possession. Can we make it count? As an Arsenal fan, you're never happy at 1-0. 9 minutes and 15 seconds in, folks. Bellerin. I knew it was too good to be true. First couple minutes, Bellerin was wide. Now he's gone back to being that narrow guy. El Nene. scored his goal. You can play it sideways as many ways as you want. Ceballos, good play from us. Ceballos and Odegaard player 1-2. I think Ceballos needs to go down like he's fouled there. Hasn't quite gone out. Shout out to Martinelli just from pressing. He's got a throw in for us. Murphy and his keeper Dubravka need to communicate a bit more. But is that nerves? You know. Big up DG Green Screen Game 30. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying, broski. 10 minutes in, people. The only warning signs we've seen is that little Maximine drive. You know, Newcastle look shy, man. Ball into the box, cut out. Ceballos. Bellerin. Tired. You know what time it is. Banana foot from Bellerin. You knew it was going to be tired. Unlucky Bellerin. Keep going. Good start, but it's still 1-0, man. I am rapping, man. What can I say, man? What can I say, Molly? You know you know, let me start. I'm gonna let you off, Molly. But you know they like a multi-talented guy. You know the thing. But anyways, like I said, in the 5th minute, we took the lead. Good strike from El Nene. If I'm real with you, Dubravka should be backing that out, but we'll take them anywhere we can, man. That ball from Luiz is what we've missed. Trust me. Clement, I appreciate that. I smell player Mike today. Trust me. Player Mike, 1,000 touches videos. Martin Odegaard's controlled the ball. He's tried to find Aubameyang. That was a poor attempt. You could see that. And Newcastle have read the situation. It's still 1-0 to us. It's 11 minutes into this clash. John Joe Shelby for Newcastle. That Newcastle just need to get out of their half, man. Matt Ritchie in possession. Got no bloody options. Like, people are, come on, like, what do you want the Don to do? The Bradker. It's a shame we can't press like this and stuff when the games kind of mean something. You know, look at us. We're pressing and we're forcing mistakes. Trust me, keeper should have done better, but we'll take it. Well, I had to, man. Let me just allow people, man. Let me be a good person, man. Gabriel's conceded a foul. Didn't think he needed to concede that foul. That's where Gabriel and Arteta have to work together to stop those sort of things happening. Nonetheless, the game goes on. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Please make sure you're checking out the pin tweet. As you lot know, people, after this game, I'll be doing a live reaction. So make sure you're there, folks. Appreciative of all of that. How can you dislike that El Nene smile? Trust me, El Nene, you know, he doesn't, realistically, he's not good enough for the club, but it's like, it's cool, man. 12 minutes and 10 seconds in. Newcastle should have done better with that set piece. Did it come off a Newcastle man? Xhaka sells somebody a good dream and he advances. Who said he's not a left back? Looks like a left back right now to me. Martinelli, back to Xhaka. 2-man. Oh, Xhaka, he didn't have to go backwards there. El Nene, forward, Bellerin, quickly. Look at Martinelli there. Look, on the left-hand side, 3 Arsenal shirts are calling for it. Williams got 2-man on his tail. Bellerin's done well. Martin Odegaard gets it back to William. I mean, Odegaard's been cute with the passes. Need to see a bit more, though, from him. Picked up the ball in good areas. You know, not lost it. Played in tight spaces very well. Just need to see a bit better, man. But we don't have that. Man says, show us the match. Isaac, you're going to have to go on BT, rude boy. Unless you want me to get back for copyright. Martinelli goes past Josh Murphy. Can you deliver? Yes, you can. Aubameyang misses. Good work rate for Martinelli. Needs to do that more. 30 minutes and 5 seconds in. Granted, Xhaka's having a good game. Martinelli isolated against Josh Murphy. As I told you, like at the start, that's what you want, man. He doesn't want to defend. He's not comfortable doing that. That's not because he's a bad player. He hasn't become a professional footballer because of his defensive skills, you know? Sorry, people. Notes business. 14 minutes in, people. St. Maximin wins another foul. So good at drive. You know what it is with St. Maximin, yeah? He's an anomaly in football. Like, obviously, I'm not comparing him to Neymar, but there's not too many real expressive Di Maria as well. There's not too many expressive footballers like that anymore. Like, more time, the footballers that we all cherish, they're kind of robotic now. They're not really got the style and, like, the cage sort of thing, you know? Like, you can tell St. Maximin's been playing like that when he first started playing football in the cages and that, and he's playing the same way. Callum Wilson's done well. David Luiz looked like, ref, come on, there's a face injury, bro. David Luiz holding his face. Newcastle, first bit of sustained pressure. Murphy. First chance to really put a cross in and do what he's actually paid to do. It's a tired cross, but Matt Ritchie applauds the effort. You know, they need that. I miss the expression in football as well, man. There's none of that anymore, man. There's none of that anymore. I think there's a good tempo to the game so far, people. You know, I like how Matt Ryan not taking risks. Yo, just as I said that, you know, Gabriel's in possession, gets rid. 15 minutes into this clash, it's still 1-0 to Arsenal. Aubameyang does very well. Granit Xhaka having a lot of the ball and a lot of joy, I feel, but there's not too many options. We're too narrow. You could throw a hat on our Arsenal shirts, people. You know, as I said, Newcastle have one loss in their last 5. That came against Brighton. So far after that, you know, they beat West Ham, they beat Burnley, and they got draws off Spurs and Liverpool. El Nene, directed to give it to Xhaka, finally plays it forward and gives it to Xhaka. Xhaka, Gabriel Martinelli and Aubameyang have temporarily switched. Gabriel in possession. Forward back to Ceballos, who's doing this hybrid left-back role as we expected. To Martinelli, who's now come out of the wide areas and is playing a bit more narrow. Switches it expertly to Willian. Willian first time into Bellerin, who gives it back to Willian. Waiting for the overlap. Lose Willian. Willian uses him as a dummy. Good idea from Willian. Wavelength weren't quite there, people. You know, 15 minutes and 45 seconds in. We're doing all right. Since we've scored, I won't say we took the foot off the gas, but we're doing all right, innit? Newcastle ain't really causing anything, but they are getting forward bit by bit, a bit more. We just need to score a bit more. John Joe Shelvey plays Matt Murphy. You know, there's a bit slow from both teams, I feel. You know, I think you could call it a confident start by our standards. Saint-Maximin driving again. This is what you don't want. Xhaka 1v1 against Saint-Maximin. The final product just lets him down. Why did Martinelli check back in there? Martinelli, what you doing, broski? Finally clears it. Gives it away. That's where he's showing his inexperience. There was no need for none of that. 16 minutes and 35 seconds in. Now Newcastle have started to get out of their own half. The penny's going to drop that they're only 1-0 down. Now it's a poor one. Now they've got us in our own half. Fernandez in possession, people. Can he pick out a pass? Josh Murphy's calling for it. 17 minutes into this game, people. Saint-Maximin gets it back, checks it back, finds Shelvey. They probably need to get Shelvey on the ball a bit more, people. Murphy. Saint-Maximin drops a shoulder, doesn't move anywhere. Drops another shoulder against Ceballos, gives it on the right-hand side to Murphy, gets it back. And we all know who the danger man is. Bit of sustained pressure from Newcastle now, just holding on to the ball. They've needed this. Matt Ritchie. Again, first bit of sustained passing we saw from them, people. We haven't seen that from them prior to this. Big up the 300 of you locked in, people. John Joe Shelvey. Martinelli cuts it out. Nothing Aubameyang can do with that, as John Joe Shelvey will get collected. And he says, forget going to the goalie. Let's keep playing. He finds Fernandez. Fernandez clips one over the top. Oh, Bellerin is too narrow and it goes over his head, and it's now here with Ritchie. Can Ritchie deliver? Ritchie's let them down. It's here with Saint-Maximin. Sells Ceballos for a bagel. Lines up the shot. Oi, Matt Ryan. I thought we got collapsed. Matt Ryan saves us again. Saint-Maximin is waking up. He's loading. Bellerin over-covering, saved our bacon. Matt Ryan actually off his line as well, people. Ceballos, feeble attempts. You know, the Lord saved us. Like a ghost must have done something to Saint-Maximin because he balloons it. But Bellerin, Ceballos, span. Oh, it's all right, fair play. It's a corner. All right, cool. I allow you. No slander. You know, so Saint-Maximin is just trying to get them highlights against us. And it's a corner for Newcastle. It's a very good ball into the box. Matt Ryan punches very well. Willian loses out on it. Ceballos gets ahead on it. Aubameyang, under no pressure, gives it back to Gabriel. Gabriel clears. 19 minutes into this clash, people. And that should give Newcastle every bit of confidence. You know, they're paying for their sins of not waking up in the first 5, but they're very much into a contest now. And now it's opened up. Now you're seeing, you know, both teams contesting 1v1s. This is why you try and put games to bed before that. Because we ain't done much other than that goal. You know, they're growing in confidence. As you can see, it's here with Wilson to Saint Maximin. Xhaka sold for a bagel. You know, Xhaka souls himself. That's a foul. Xhaka fouls him. I don't blame that, you know. Tells him, stop doing the skills. I got a family as well. You're not going to embarrass me, rude boy. And to be fair, I don't mind that. Try and discourage him. Saint Maximin is an baller. A lovely baller. Bad boy footballer. Absolute footballer. I see a couple of you lot talking about something going on in Old Trafford. No clue what it is, but you lot tell me. Xhaka got sold, man. Baller. Chopped him as well. Saint Maximin is a baller, man. Saint Maximin is a baller. Oh, you can't deal with him. He's awkward, man. You can't deal with him. He's so awkward. What happened at Old Trafford? Someone enlighten me, because man are talking about body slamming and all this sort of stuff. What's happened? And Xhaka's in trouble. Not he's in trouble, but 20 minutes and 15 seconds, he's on a yellow card. We all spoke about the problems at left back. Put him under pressure. Balling from Newcastle. David Luiz gets his noggin on it. Who's going to win the seconds? Odegaard is. He's not going to win the third. That'll be Newcastle. And I believe we've earned a foul. Now I need to see game management. There's 25 minutes left of this half. Calm down. Fans are in Old Trafford. Raw. They're moving mad. Mad thing. Glazer's got a bust out after that one. Arteta is hardly breaking a smile despite the scoreline. Still 1-0, folks. Please make sure you're checking out the pinned message. You know, live reaction after this. It is 21 minutes played. If you're just joining me, and Arsenal are winning 1-0. Yes, Arsenal are winning a Premier League game so far, people. Will we see it to the end? I don't know. Granit Xhaka in possession. Ceballos offering that left back role. El Nene does what? Pass backwards, but let's leave the goal scorer alone. Not Danny Ceballos. Gabriel has found David Luiz. El Nene offers for it, but he truthfully don't want it. David Luiz goes back to his Brazilian protege and fellow centre-half in Gabriel. Granit Xhaka. Can the ball go to Martinelli a bit quicker, dog? They're on the field destroying camera equipment. Someone, boy, that's a madness. You lot are doing it. Them man, they are doing a madness. Big up them man there, boy. Obviously, I hope nobody gets hurt and that. But shout out them, innit? If every club was smart, they'd up their security, because that sets a benchmark for everybody now, innit? Gabriel. David Luiz. Does well. Ref, come on, ref. Come on, there's a foul there, ref. It's all love between Almiron and David Luiz. It's all blessed. Interrupting you lot's game. Boy, real madness might be happening, people. Big up everyone. We're at 391 likes. Can we get 400 before the end of the first half, people? We're making history this week. Matt Ryan to Granit Xhaka. 22 minutes and 25 seconds in. Every Arsenal fan and their nan would agree we need a next goal. Granit Xhaka in possession. Don't lose it, broski. Goes backwards. Gabriel. We need to see our midfielders showing a bit more. El Nene, can you pass forward? Oh, sideways. Take it. Ceballos gets it from Xhaka. Oh, not Xhaka, sorry. Ceballos gets it back from him, the other way around. Ceballos is giving it to Gabriel, though. It's 22 minutes and 50 seconds on my watch. Gabriel gives it to David Luiz. David Luiz tries to clip it over the top to Willian. They read the game well. Matt Ritchie also reads it. And he goes long. Don't let them out. Newcastle shouldn't get out. Well done, Bellerin and David Luiz. Willian puts in a cross. Aubameyang, that must be a corner. Aubameyang, that was a bit of a sissy attempt, a bit of a pussycat attempt at trying to get that. You didn't really believe you wanted to get that. It's a bit mad. To be fair, I don't advocate smashing stuff up, but certain things have to change. I will say what I will see, 23 minutes and 35 seconds. What I will be keen to see is the language used, because when people protest for, racism and things in other thingies, they see that as bad. So, I'm not saying it's bad, but football, skin color, discrimination, I would love to see the language and how it's condoned. David Luiz with the dark horse concedes a foul on Callum Wilson, bosses every case because he gets away with it. And now we can progress with El Nene. Ceballos. Now we need a bit more intention, a bit invention. Now we've had a lot of possession. We're not doing much with it. Let's shoot more. Same old story. Now we've lost it and Newcastle can counter. Matt Ritchie's played it to Almiron. You can see Arteta, whatever he's telling them, he's bellowing something. And Arsenal have won the ball back after sloppy play from Almiron. Just need to calm down a bit. Matt Ryan in possession. Again, let me not jinx him, but hardly put a foot wrong today as he normally doesn't. You know, Gabriel's played it forward to Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Aubameyang. You know, Martinelli needs to come off that flank, man. I think, you know, the lack of a natural left back and Ceballos overcomplicating it. I think overcomplicated in the sense of he's having to overcompensate for Xhaka. It's not ideal for Martinelli, but he has to do it. Let's see the replay of what actually happened to Callum Wilson in possession. Let's actually see what happened. Oh, it's not going to show because not a damn thing happened, did it? Anyways, people, 25 minutes and 15 seconds in. It's still 1-0 to Arsenal. Make sure you're hitting that like button if you haven't already. Come on. We're playing good football here. And finally, Martinelli's isolated again against Murphy and says, see you later. Doesn't quite bring the ball with him. First time Murphy's done all right. And Murphy almost got caught in possession. Finds his centre-half in Fernandez. Martinelli will do his pressing thing. And I love it. Box him in now. Box him in. Box him in. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. That's it. That's it, Bellerin. Come on. Well in El Nene, because you couldn't get skilled up, you know. Bellerin's not firm enough, and Almiron sells him a dream, you know. Bit of dark arts from El Nene because he does that, you know. Don't let the man run. He does get nutmegged. He does get away with it. I felt. Let's see if that's actually the case. Got nutmegged. Well in El Nene. He pushed the man. That's what you want to see everybody doing. Obviously, we hope Almiron's all right, but it stops the counter. Newcastle have restarted play. 26 minutes and 15 seconds in. Clark to Richie. Richie goes long. Has he found a pass? Great pass, actually. It's cut up. It's for Wilson. It's cut up David Luiz and Bellerin. And it's here with Almiron to Saint-Maximin, the guy you don't want it to fall to. And he can drive at our team. Step overs. Checks in. Gives it to Almiron. Almiron fakes with it, chipping it in with his left. Gives it back to ASM. ASM. This guy's so scary in front of us. Drops his shoulder. Bro, this man is booky, man. Sells Willian a dream. Puts in a ball. Bellerin gets his head to it. Martinelli gets a chip onto it. Bro, ASM is scary, you lot know. You know that, innit? This guy is scary. Like, he's a very good footballer. If he could just get goals and assists and like that real end product, with respect to Newcastle, he'd be at, you know, the Madrids and that. He's been showing that from his Nice days. He's been showing that he's been having tech, man. Guy's a baller. And he's a very modest guy as well, man. It was refreshing to see him stick up for Mane as well. I don't really rate Almiron still. I think he's all right. Again, God, please don't make me eat humble pie. Ball into the box. If Wilson was 10 feet tall, it would be a good ball. Xhaka does well. Martinelli does well. And Martinelli drive, man. Don't give it to Ceballos. Ceballos. Oh, Ceballos just played simple pass to Odegaard. Drive, Odegaard. Odegaard, stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Martinelli's there. That's a god. Odegaard, a good pass, and Martinelli's gone. Ceballos to Willian, a bit of intent. Bellerin making the overlap. I can't believe my eyes. It's a good overlap. Fake shot, Bellerin. Tired from Bellerin. He's still in. Bellerin, you could have sorted that out, bro. Gets it back to Willian. Willian, first time to Odegaard. Odegaard, Lengit. Edge of the area. Xhaka shoot, bro. Xhaka shoots. Ooh, it's a good shot from Xhaka, and it's a good save from Dubravka. Probably the first other save I've had to see Dubravka make. He ain't had to make too many. And to be fair, it's a save he should be making. It is close. More shots, man. More shots. Willian to take the corner. Referee, why is the linesman standing over the corner? We can't take it until the ref says let's do it anyways, man. Calm down, man. You're not that important. I promise you, everyone can see you on TV, bro. Just calm down. It's another corner. We're doing well, though. We're doing well still. I think that's very shot off the line. I think that's very harsh on Xhaka. He's playing all right so far. Martinelli strikes. Tired from Martinelli, but the good intent's there. You know, Very good, off the line. Very good, very good for Mal Mourinho. And I think you're being harsh on Xhaka Anderson. He's doing all right. Apart from when he got sent for a bagel, he's been all right. Like, he's done all right. I think Martinelli's been a bit hot and cold in the game. Of course I saw. I was there. Like, bro, I'm looking. Like, what are you talking about? Shall I flip the finger for you? Callum Wilson's done very good there, and Gabriel's done better. We're here with Dani Ceballos. Martinelli. Come on, Martinelli. Drive at him. You've got an option on the overlap. Kind of messed it up because Aubameyang didn't think you'd do it, and he almost turns into a sister. Martinelli's beaten in the air. Ceballos. Ooh, ref. Yo, we'll take the free kick. Ref will take the free kick. Ref, what's all that? That's a late challenge on Ceballos. How we got advantage? Where's our advantage? Come on. That has to be a yellow. Surely that's a yellow. Thank you, ref. What's all that? Mike Dean, you ain't made a scene about this game so far. Half an hour in, only 2 real shots. And the shot off the line. Oh, this is the intensity we needed to see. Just got to grab that second or 3 or 4 or 5. Last time we were 5-4 deal. What happened to us, people? 30 minutes and 45 seconds in. Martinelli goes home to Granit Xhaka. Xhaka finds Gabriel. Gabriel's had a very productive day in terms of being on the ball, as has David Luiz. Good pass from Gabriel to Aubameyang. Aubameyang finds Ceballos. Ceballos, who's overcompensating at left back, finds Aubameyang again. Aubameyang to Odegaard. Odegaard turns. Hey, the ball was back on for Aubameyang on the return there. We delayed. Ceballos is about to pass, clocks he can't, and plays it to Martinelli. Martinelli finds Ceballos. Ceballos to El Nene. Martinelli back in possession on this left-hand side. Take your man on. Evades being tackled. Bit of a poor pass to Ceballos, but Ceballos saves him. Oh, you know what, Ceballos? Make sure you concede the foul, but I don't mind that. And we've got to be careful playing this high line because Wilson is a willing runner. We've got to be careful of the high line, in my opinion. 31 minutes and 32 seconds. We're doing all right. David Luiz in possession. So far, so good. Hector Bellerin. Odegaard. So far, so good. We haven't. It's not that you can see a team that's made a couple of changes. We've obviously. It's always nice to be a goal up as an Arsenal fan. We haven't really looked scared and that. We've done all right, man. David Luiz, Hollywood pass. Can he find Martinelli? Oh, Martinelli's touch is a bit baggy, but he said, Murphy, shoot. Find Ceballos, you got to do better, bro. Ceballos, you have to do better there. Martinelli's heavy touch, but he manages to make up for it and send someone for a bagel of his own. And Ceballos' touch is terrible there. You've got to do better with that, man. Great play from Martinelli. Murphy gets ripped yet again. He finds his man. That's the assist there. That's Ceballos is going, like I said, from villain to hero. You got to do better there, man. Because we're going to come to rule these chances. And I don't know about you lot, but I don't want to be the Arsenal fan saying if and but. Bro, all that matters is the facts. Bro, because people are rude, man. I don't mind. I don't mind. If people get rude, rather than diss them, just blow a kiss at their mum, man. I know they're watching. Granit Xhaka. David Luiz. What's David Luiz doing? Gets it long. Finds Willian. Oh, the intention was there. Did Willian keep it on? I felt it went off, but the ref has said it's still on. Shelvey's done well. And Newcastle have regained possession. 33 minutes and 10 seconds in. It's still 1-0 to Arsenal. You do have the feeling there will come an impending time when we're under pressure. We've actually done well, I thought, pressing, but Newcastle have just about got rid. Murphy's tried to play it down the sides for Wilson. Wilson's on a bit of a wild goose chase today. So far, so good, man. Like, so far, Newcastle front men have huffed and puffed. They're not saying much, really. Yeah, St. Maximin's done up them skills, and don't get twisted. He can rip man at any moment. I'm not suggesting we should say anything about him, but we've done all right so far. I definitely would have thought St. Maximin would have been hitting the crossbar and them things first. This is it. Bellerin. Martin Odegaard, under pressure. Does well, really. Can you find Bellerin? Willian. 34 minutes in, people. 11 minutes before the end of the half. Williams done well to Ceballos. Ceballos, Lengi. Ceballos. Oh, it was an all right pass, but they cut it out. El Nene to Xhaka. I thought he could have lenged it with his left foot. Ceballos, the man in question, in possession again. Odegaard on this right-hand side. Odegaard checks in. Who's he going to pass it to? Finds Bellerin. Bellerin, give it back. Puts Ceballos under pressure. Ceballos keeps it alive. Granit Xhaka. Martinelli, put him on toes. Does put him on toes. Get the ball in the box. It's a crap ball into the box, but Arsenal get a corner. We'll take that. You know, don't mind that. I swear someone earlier said Martinelli's overrated dead. Lots of bagels being sold according to DG. Hella bagels, man. Bagels being sold, man. People are being sold on this Sunday morning, man. Well, I say morning. It's morning to you in America. It's afternoon here, 2:35. For me, I can't lie, man. I'm cool with Martinelli on the left, but bro, for me, he should be playing as a striker, man. But it is what it is, man. And then his shirt's being pulled. Ref, hope man are watching this. Longstaff is pulling shirts. Oh, Aubameyang being marked by Callum Wilson. Striker marking striker. It's a bit difficult there. They're known to switch off. William puts a cross into the box. What can we do? El Nene gets something on it. Oh, and Aubameyang was lurking. And I was saying strikers are known to switch off. The one man who is alert is Callum Wilson. He acrobatically gets rid. Get something on it. Fair play. Credit where due. What, NBC are muting the match and focusing on protests? I think that's unfortunate because certain man pay for that and they want to watch the game. In-swinger incoming from Martin Odegaard. 36 minutes in. Martin puts the ball into the box, probably overhit. Luiz gets something on it. Keeper grabs it. And Newcastle might be able to break quickly, people. Longstaff in possession for Newcastle. St. Maximin's calling for it, and he didn't have the bravery to play him there. It would have been peak for Arsenal. Shelvey, crossfield pass. Is it going to pay off? Great pass to Matt Ritchie. Bellerin backing off. It's Willian's job. Willian loses out. Almarignon plays it to ASM. ASM finds John Joe Shelvey. Shelvey normally has a lovely pass. Had his radars off for there. I think he tried to find Josh Murphy. It was a terrible attempt. Ceballos, Matt Ryan gives it to him. Come on, man. Let's break with some intent, man. Let's break quick, man. Come. Let's catch them cold. Their right back has just had an effort. Odegaard to Aubameyang. Now here it is with Granit Xhaka. Xhaka backwards to Odegaard. Bellerin. So now it's here with Willian on this right-hand side. You got overlap, bruh. El Nene. Willian. Backwards. David Luiz in possession. Willian does well. Bellerin ain't going to want it enough. Don't let him go home, Bellerin. Well in Bellerin. Just from pressing, Dummett concedes a corner. I mean, throwing people. He doesn't want to go home. Save them, bro. Save them. And Joe Linton is warming up, you know. He's a brute. I'm sure our defenders don't want to defend against him. El Nene in possession, people. Bellerin on this right-hand side. Oh, Odegaard just could not control it. And it's here with John Joe Shelvey. And Newcastle could break now. Martinelli not on his watch. In fact, no, it's not. Oh, Josh Murphy sold Martinelli for a bagel. But then Xhaka got a little get back for his boy. Ceballos in possession. Finds Martin Odegaard. As I've been saying, Odegaard's playing well. He's being cute and that. Want to see a bit more in harming the keeper. I'd say, can you shoot a bit more? Willian, step overs, puts a ball into the box, overhit, but it's here with Ceballos. Ceballos, what's Ceballos going to do? Dropping his shoulders. Granit Xhaka, there's no one in the box, so the crossing isn't going to come, is it? Ceballos and Xhaka. 38 minutes and 25 seconds. David Luiz. Willian down this right-hand side. Cuts inside. Oh, Bearman love cutting in off this right-hand side or the left-hand side and never want to bang it. And Wilson has another chance to stretch his legs. He's here against Gabriel. St. Maximin calls for it, gets it. ASM now can take on our men. Gabriel says none of that skill stuff and he gets it. And it's sadly ricocheted to Murphy, but it's diverted the threat. Gabriel's the furthest man pressing. Hopefully someone's filling in that centre half for you, bro. And now he gets back. Let's get this to 500 likes. Where are we at, people? Have we made history? 421 likes before the end of the first half. That's history, people. Let's keep it moving, though. Let's see what records we can set. Almiron in possession for Newcastle. 39 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock, people. John Joe Shelby, I thought that was a bit of a poor pass. Fernandez makes it look good, though. Doing all right, man. But whenever it's 1-0 to Arsenal, you're never going to feel well. You know, we've had 3 shots on target. We've had 12 shots. I don't mind that. But we need to have more. Need to test the keeper more because what? Apart from that shot cleared off the line, the goal, obviously, Xhaka's effort, there ain't been much. John Joe Shelby, that's a fantastic pass if it did happen. And, you know, Matt Ryan's fouled. Matt Ryan, dark hearts. Matt Ryan, act hurt, bro. Act hurt, man. Act like he might hurt you. But Matt Ryan's too honest for his own good. We love him, man. Should act like he got absolutely finished. And now we can start, man. If we just had a bit more directness, a bit quicker. Break a tiny bit quicker. Martinelli. Being pursued by Murphy. Nutmeg. Ref. Bagels being sent. Ceballos made sure it was complete. You got Rip Murphy, you know. Odegaard, Martinelli winning that, man. Odegaard's in free space. They need to give it to him. 5 minutes before half time, people. You know, certain men are getting ripped, man. We're not creating a lot of chances, Graham, man. We are, but we need to test the keeper. You don't shoot, you don't score, man. Granit Xhaka had one of our best efforts away from the goal. Odegaard and Ceballos lose it. Foul's not given, boys. Come on. 4 minutes before half time. I don't want to see people walking. Put in the hard graft. Newcastle on the counter. Callum Wilson's here against David Luiz. Sadly, he gets shagged, loses footing. David Luiz mops up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a second before the end of this half. It's coming. Let's go. Ceballos, let's go. Ref, you saw that on Odegaard off the ball from Matt Ritchie. Hope you saw that, ref. Come on, boys. We got a second before half time. We didn't want it. Man said he's run out of bagels. Ceballos, Martinelli 1v1. Rip him. Samba skills. Rip him. Savage him. Says I'm going to allow him. I want to see him cooked, man. Cook him up, man. I want people. I need so much highlights. I want Arsenal.com to bring out one of them fancy videos for Martinelli. Ref, man, how many on Odegaard? Martin Odegaard. How many is Almiron going to do, ref? He's treading in a fine line now. It's a totting up process now. Come on now. You can see I'm a bit of a dark art specialist. I'll be trying my hardest to get him sent off, ref. All right, that's not quite a yellow card, but this is what we need to do. We need to be a bit nastier. Ooh. Maybe if Odegaard exaggerates that a bit more first time, I think it'll be 2-2. Allow it, fam. Allow it. Man said I've run out of bagels. Sunday morning bagels, man. Come on, man. Selling more bagels than Bagel King. Appreciate that, Amy. Your commentary is jokes. These Sky Sports guys are dead food. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Need to get DG on the touchline. Don't know if my heart can take it. We've got a set piece in a fantastic area, though. It's 42 minutes and 35 seconds played. Willian and Odegaard are over it. Willian, I believe in you. That first Arsenal goal in the Prem. Or has he scored that? I don't even know. I don't think he have. Odegaard looks like he fancies it. So I just believe someone can put this in. Come, man. You hit the target. Look at the space. Willian, you got this. Odegaard takes it, tired, into the wall. Odegaard pretends to shoot, finds Ceballos. Ceballos puts it in, tired as well. It will fall to Martin Odegaard, though. 2 minutes before the end of the half. Let's be sensible, lads. Willian, I don't mind that. Bit's frustrating, but I don't mind going back to Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan in possession now. We know he likes to go. He actually doesn't mind being out of the field, man. We know he likes to involve himself in goals. Granit Xhaka's giving the ball away, and this is sort of stuff that led to the red card against Wolves away from home. Let's keep the ball. There's 2 minutes plus whatever added time, which can't be much. Game management now. You know, it's 1-0. And then I want to see what we're on at half time, because again, Steve Bruce is going to tell these lot it's only 1-0. You lot were respecting Arsenal for the first 5 minutes. Saint Maximin. But I hate the fact that he's playing, man. This guy's a baller, man. Bellerin knocked out and taken out. Bellerin recovers well, but that ball took Bellerin completely out. They have tried to target Bellerin. He's held it up, but they have tried to stress out Bellerin. Yeah, I listened to you whilst watching Sky. I appreciate that. Matt Ritchie with a lovely ball. And this is why we need that insurance policy, I call it, of a couple of goals. We're playing well. We're doing all right. Biggest compliment I'll give us. It don't look like we've made many changes, but there's now a corner just before the end of the game. I'm scared, people. Ball into the box. It's a half decent one. And it's over from Newcastle. Now, Matt Ryan, relax. 44 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's calm it down a bit, man. Trust me, special breed. I think he's shown himself. I just think he's playing within himself. He has got on the ball. He has played the 1-2s, but I want to see a bit more, try test the keeper, feed the man through a bit. We're doing all right so far, man, but Newcastle have the most goals in the second half. The Sky is saying it here, 67%. They're better than Leeds United and Liverpool. Pardon me. So say that goal's coming. Aubameyang, to be fair, Aubameyang, for what Arteta said about he ain't looked fully fit and that, he's looked all right. I'm trying not to be too harsh because man's battling malaria and that. He ain't had much to do, but I don't think he's been poor. 5, 6 out of 10 so far. Gabriel does well against Wilson. There's 2 minutes of added on time. Aubameyang can stretch his legs. Aubameyang's fouled there. It's a soft foul. It is a case of dark hearts. Fernandez is saying I'm using my strength. You could see Aubameyang was trying to buy that. He had his debit card in his hand way before he went into the shop. He asked, is there a minimum spend? And he was ready to cash in on that free kick. And he's completely conned the referee. Dark arts at his specialist. Well in Aubameyang, my captain. Love him to get a goal, man. Needs it, man. It's unfortunate what he's been going through with his health and that. We're into added time, people. Like I said, we're into the first 45 seconds of the added on 2 minutes. Willian and Odegaard are over this set piece. Dubravka looks like he's going to need no license to come off that line and try punch it. So if we can find something, this is the second. I think we're playing it short. It looks like Martinelli's there lined up for the bang. In fact, Odegaard's taking it. It's trickled all the way through. It looks like Xhaka is offside, surely. Xhaka could have just saw it out for a throw-in. He tried to sell a dream. Can't lie, I think that's multiple fouls on Newcastle players there. And they have got a foul. Make sure you're all hitting the like button, people. And surely, I can't lie, we're bordering on maybe a yellow card. The yellow card there. Mike Dean's looked at his watch. Mike Dean is going to want to have a storyline in this game, people. Lovely time wasting from us, though. El Nene. Lovely. Aubameyang. I'm loving it. I don't mind. More of that needs to happen. If we did that more often over the season, we wouldn't be 10th, 11th, 50th place, wherever we are, people. We're into the last minute of the added on 2, people. Switch on, please. Don't make me rip up my whole script for halftime. Captain John Shelby over the set piece for Newcastle. He's got a wicked delivery, but it's going to need to be very good. He charges it to the back post. Gabriel loses out. Xhaka gets something. Martinelli clips it. Odegaard does. And we could have been on the counter there. Murphy leaves it to St. Maximin. No foul. Do not foul him. Xhaka's done very well to just stand up and win the ball. Ceballos. Aubameyang. And that will bring a close to the end of the half. It's Arsenal 1, Newcastle 0. I told you lot it'd be an unlikely scorer. I didn't think it'd be El Nene. El Nene's strike gives us the goal. The best Egyptian footballer within this Premier League. Well in, boys. We've done well, but obviously, get your thoughts in, people. Let me write up my notes a bit, and then I'll offer my thoughts. But get your thoughts in, please. Let me 2 secs, people. I need to be in my own world temporarily. Make sure you hit the like button. Be fearful. Oh, my typing is poor. Wow. I really can't type under pressure when I'm speed typing. Hella, mate, spelling mistakes. Good thing there's Google spelling errors and that. Anyways, what are you lot saying, man? Minimum spend, big man. Hey, I'm one of them teeth in shop still. £5. Even if I swear that's illegal now. £5 minimum still. Sky Sports News all over the protest now. People taking selfies on top of the goals. Man, you don't get... Listen, if you're part of the protest, I'm not saying I agree or disagree with it. Obviously, YouTube, I got to give you what... You can make of that what you will. I will say don't be stupid enough to have it on your proper social media accounts. This is the thing. Like, don't do it for the snap because obviously that's breaking and entering technically. When you lose your job, You got yourself to complain. If you're doing it, make sure you're ballied the hell up, you know, because there's gonna be some idiots, bait face. Yeah, they get their little clips, but when you know when your owner, when owner your company sees it, he might allow it, but he might say, "Nah, like fam, is what is Vista or Mastercard. We take everything, man. We take everything." Mike Dean wanna be movie star. To be fair, I know I mentioned him, and I gotta be wary of that, but he ain't got too many calls wrong. He ain't really had a main storyline in this. Mastercard, that was a cheap foul that wouldn't fly in other stores. DG, that's only our third scorer from midfield in the Prem this season, bro. George, what can I say that you don't know? We don't know what Arsenal's midfield is about. Generally, you know, we don't score mad goals. We're not crazy defensive. We don't create nothing and dictate tempo. We're just vibes, really. But it is what it is. A proper first half for an away match. You know, what we saying? 454 likes, 500 needed before the end of the half time. I appreciate that. Shout out the Twitch gang as well. You know, I appreciate all of you lot locked in. Let me see what the likes is saying. 460. I want to clap you lot because this week has been crazy. Today's been crazy. Some of you see, you know, it was 10 a.m. I done my first live stream. What's that? 5 a.m. over you lot side. You know, some of you probably ain't even had breakfast. You know, we're vibes, man, but we wouldn't, yeah, man. We wouldn't have it any other way. Most solid, shaky half so far. You actually nailed. Appreciate that. Decent first half. Harley Bins is saying, not bad showing, that a bit of fight I was hoping to see. I just have a feeling we're going to get caught out. We need the next goal. I think every Arsenal fan feels that. DG, if Kieran Tierney is not available, who would you want to be at left back, Xhaka or Cedric? Cedric, because I think Xhaka's needed in midfield and he's more... For what Xhaka isn't mobile like that, so it's calm. You know, man are saying, well done, United fans. Graham, big up Graham, kept the ball well, reduced the barcodes to a couple of ASM darts. Final ball not good enough as Newcastle defend deep with 5 at the back, 100%. El Nene was everywhere. Martinelli looks lively. Odegaard is lacking that final bit of quality. Gabriel and Luiz have been good. 100% agree. Good. I keep them coming. Good shouts and good opinions. I don't even need to offer my opinions, really and truly. Amy is saying we're playing well, but starting to look a bit too complacent. We need to get another goal. This could still get sketchy. Facts. Clement, shout out you. Need more goals from midfield to balance out the goals by Aubameyang and Laka. Not this game, though. So Clement's just saying that's a problem for tomorrow. Today, let's just get out of Tyneside with the win, you know. Is what it is. Xhaka's back heel towards the end could have been deadly. Recalling peed me off. Exactly. He could. You know what? I mentioned that he could have just saw it out. He tried to do the wavy thing, and it could have been bad. Man said no one cares about this game. Watch the protest instead, dude. Bro, 294 people do, bro. I do. Like, it's a Newcastle versus Arsenal watch-along. If it was an Arsenal protest, we'll get into it. That thing there's for the next one, man. Martinelli's end product's been media for real. It's been a hot and cold moment from him. Raw, cut the chat. Raw, that's just how United are moving. Swear down. You lot never said it was this, man. Raw, they're moving crazy. Like I said, man, make sure you don't get bagged. Make sure you're bellied up. Madman. Hey, United. Crudder. Yo. Listen, for the record, you know, social justice warriors and cancellers, I don't know what's happening in that. United fans moving mad. And you know what the danger is that the precedent, because rightly or wrongly, if you're any of them Super League clubs, do you not go, yo, let's pattern up? You know, I'm not saying it's going to happen at the Emirates, but Thursday, I don't know about Spurs' stuff. I don't know what's going on in that regards. They're moving mad, people. Raw. It's mad. No worries, Amy. Love to see that you're on the ball with the likes, man. But back to the game, though. Sorry, people. This goal was so good. I want to see it twice. Shout out to David Luiz's role in the first. It's a fantastic pass. Can't believe who the right back is. He made a run. Aubameyang with his customary miss. El Nene with the Lengers. Keeper should have done better. Let me track El Nene's run in the build up to this, though. Because we need someone who can do that all the time. It's a good run from El Nene. Bloody hell. Not picked up. Hey, that's a wavy run from El Nene, you know. Obviously, he didn't know that was going to happen, but you don't get up there, you don't score. You know, the problem is, and then he's only going to do that a handful of times this season, bro. He's got certain more. I swear he must be currently our midfielder with the most goals, excluding the Smith Rowes and the organic tens, as I will call them. Whereas Oba, I think that's a bit harsh. I think Oba's working well. Like I said, a 5, 6 out of 10 is what it is. You know, give Partey 1-to-1 lessons with El Nene. Probably he needs to chat to him because it seems to be just be happening for him. I love that this channel actually talks about football and the game. Real football fans here. Trust me, DG Nation, we got the realest of it. You know, we got the realest of it, man. Need more goals and we need to not let this slip out. Should drop Saka in at left back and Xhaka in midfield. Aubameyang seems lost. He'll get more chances next half. Shocking first half from us. You deserve to be winning. That's what Callum has said. Barely any chances created, 100%. My opinions would be, what have we got here? We were poor first half, but you've been good. And this is it. Them fans there, you know, they're not silly, but just make sure I don't want no one to lose their livelihoods, especially in times like this. I don't think they should. I don't think what you do in your personal life has any relevance to it. But, you know, when you get put on the socials, it's long. In my opinion of that first half, people, I think we're being good, but in terms of what I expect from Newcastle, I think we're doing all right. Their front men are not saying much. You know, Wilson's had little bits and pieces. So far, at this moment, Wilson's best performance has been to deny Aubameyang from that corner. You know, Saint-Maximin, ASM, he's done, you know, he's ripped couple man here and there, but he's not done much. You will take that from compared to what it could be, in it. So the front men have been kind of kept quiet. I do think we need to be a bit wary of our high line and the runners, because like you saw the end of that half, you know, end of first half, you know, with the Xhaka back heel, could have been long. You know, like I said, their front men are not saying much. From an Arsenal perspective, I've definitely seen more efforts. Like Xhaka went close. We had an effort denied off the line, and then they could have got a second. We've had 12 shots free on target. We need to test the keeper a bit more. There's no, you know, it's no secret. You don't shoot, you don't score. It is only 1-0. You're always scary of that. I think we're passing well, but I think, can we break a tiny bit quicker? I just think because a couple times Matt Ryan has started something and we've been gone, people. Like I said, we're passing well. For me, we do need to be fearful of a comeback because Newcastle did eventually wake up. I should put here. It did eventually wake up. It's only a 1-0. I would love it to be 2-0. And at some point, the penny's going to drop that they have to be brave. At one point, even if it goes on in the game, surely you'd rather lose 3-1 than 2-0. That seems like what they're kind of on. So we're passing well, but can we break a bit quicker? You know, be fearful of Mike Dean and the second half comeback, but that doesn't mean be fearful of Newcastle. That means if we do our job, do what we need to do. Positive I'll give them is I can't see that we've made changes with the people that have come in. I can't see that anybody lacks fitness. I think we're battling well, we're moving well, we're doing all right, man. We're doing all right. So far, so good. But as you lot know, it's still only one. It's still only 1-0. Let me make my second half bit and my ending thoughts. Who do I want to touch on in my ending thoughts? I can't. If I say it, I'm gonna bore you lot. Make sure you're at the reaction. But I want to speak about Matt Ryan. Calm so far, man. I think Xhaka's been calm, apart from a couple of occasions. You know, when he picked up that yellow, he's been cool. You know, he ain't really been tested like that, really. But yeah, it is what it is. What are you lot thinking? Break quicker for sure. We need outside players to come inside and shoot and move it quicker. So far, we're doing all right, man. Ryan over Leno for Thursday. I would, but I don't think Arteta is going to. Bellerin needs to be more adventurous up front like Chambers. To be fair, I think he's battling with the devil because a couple of times he's getting forward, he's doing his thing. Then it's like he's reverting back to type and doing what's nature of being narrow. I think Bellerin's doing all right. Couple times Bellerin, I think he switched off defensively, or they've just hit us up there on the counter, and we need to be careful. I like he said here, link to the next stream is there. Good plug-in there, people. If you love this live stream, then you're gonna love the next one, people. Instant live reaction. I say instant, probably a 20-minute gap or something like that. Allow me. But yeah, links in the links dropped in the chat, people. Where are we at? One person's a hater, but how you hit the dislike on something that ain't even been done, man? It's crazy, but it is what it is. We move in it. We move. These man only scoring the last 5, bro. Need to score some more goals, then, isn't it? Car. This is still the same team that came back from West Ham that should have got 3 points against Liverpool. You know, gave Spurs a tough time. And that's it. We're isolating them, man. And that's so far. Do you know what it is? Arsenal might slip into old habits. The game is going to open up as both teams get tired. Then there'll be, you know, areas for Saint-Maximin to do his thing in. I think that's harsh. He's barely touched the ball. I think that's harsh. That's harsh. Been a quiet first half, but ain't been too bad. Martinelli looks bright. I think Martinelli last 20 looked a bit stronger. The Bradker should have stopped that goal, not complaining though. Trust me. You know. Trust me. Take them any way they come, man. Give it. Do you rate Tammy? Yeah, I think Tammy's decent, man. Still. Aubameyang's kind of going through the motions with his shooting. I haven't seen a shot from him, but I see what you mean with the slice. But he said with his shooting, not really got that killer intent, but he's at least getting into spaces. Hopefully, he finds his old confidence back. Trust, you know, Gabriel is baking bagels. I don't know if we're at 35k, but we're trying, man. We're trying. I'm hoping to get that next week still. I can't lie. If the momentum keeps going, we've got Champions League next week as well, which again is Watchalongs and Europa League and the rest of it. United fans moving mad. Man are scoring goals and that. How much man are drunk? Because you know there's some man, I see it at protests about racism as well. Some man don't even care. They're just there in it. And that, I'm not saying that United fans don't care anything like that. They're moving mad. Man are doing kick-ups. At least not too many people can say they played at Old Trafford in some capacity. Flares and that. Bro, I'm seeing a couple little kids there. You best mind your mom don't beat some of you, boy. Because if you know people are taking the goal, if that was me and my mom saw, bro, I might get a little clip on the little ears. But I'm seeing looking like 12 years of age and like what you like doing? You like should be playing football, doing some chores or something. What's going on? Take Willian off. He's providing nothing. To be fair, he's doing all right, man. He's doing all right, man. Like, I don't think anyone's doing poor right now. You know, he's doing all right, man. Man said, are you related to Rance? No, but that's my guy. Shout out Rance. You know. That's it. We just need to be a bit ruthless. Like, you know, we should have tried to smoke Newcastle in the first 5-10 minutes, but we shouldn't have smoked. We should have smoked them. The game is ours, man. If we want it. That's how I think, man. And this is it for me. It's the pressing, man. You know, Martinelli is just smashing up Josh Murphy. Like I said, it's not Josh Murphy's fault because he's not a fullback in it. You know, we're making Josh Murphy look like a right winger playing in fullback. They need to do that to Xhaka. And we're back out for the second half, folks, man. People deluded is all I want to hear. What is all that I want to hear in the Emirates on Thursday. Appreciate that. Fresh bagel batches ready for the second half. Hopefully, they're exclusive orders for the Newcastle lads. To be fair, I don't know what's going on in the Newcastle dressing room, and I don't know your conclusions, but it ain't a good look that Arsenal are out first. You know, again, perception and reality isn't the same, but it gives it that we're more on the ball, which I hope it is. Bro, they're doing a Mazzolini. But I don't want to advocate anything, but I think you got a chance, man. I think you got a shout there still. Yes, DG, you are now on 35k subscribers today. Let's get them to 50k by the end of the year. Quality content every day and commitment is top notch. That's actually the goal, to get 50 before the end of the year. I didn't even had no clue, man. So love, you know, I'll you know, make more of a meal of that after this. Didn't even know I was at 35k. I'll check. Have to verify that one day. But anyways, we're on 495 likes though. 6 of you hit the like button and we're moving mad. Man said AFTV ruined the club, not stand. Come on, man. Be serious. You know, AFTV can be criticized for a lot of things, but they're not buying the players. They're not making the decisions. You know, come on, really and truly. And I'm not belittling AFTV because I ain't got a million, but a YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers should not be able to talk to an Arsenal club that is been around for a couple centuries now and is internationally known. They don't, Robbie don't pick no teams, don't sign nobody, don't do none of that. So again, even if you criticize the manager, did Robbie bring in Arteta or Emery or sack Wenger? or bringing Glazides. So there's a lot of things, but I'm not here to do up AFTV Defense League, man. He does keep it, but I just think he's been a bit hot and cold. He took a minute to wake up and then he started doing his thing, man. Trust me, it must be Ray Parlour, bro. Must be Ray Parlour. Anyway, second half has kicked off. We're 35 seconds into the second half, people. Gabriel's got it off Xhaka and he's found Ceballos, and now it's here with El Nene. Almost put Bellerin in trouble. Bellerin does good. Willian and Bellerin actually do all right there, people. Like we know, we're all in agreement that we need the next goal. We're all in agreement of that. You know, no Arsenal fan is comfortable at 1-0. Long time of the days that we used to be, you know, we used to sing 1-0 to the Arsenal, but we need to change those lyrics. If we ain't got 10, then we're looking shaky. Bellerin, Matt Ryan, Gabriel, Granit Xhaka, 46 minutes and 25 seconds. Make sure you're hitting that like button, people. We've given it away. And again, sloppiness is starting to creep. The game is getting a bit open for both sets of players now. Can't believe those United players got a crack. The United fans were doing that, people. No wonder you lot were chatting about it, Bear. The Bradker's taking a goal kick. Really, that's poor from both teams. Xhaka's smart just to see it out, but, you know, both managers can't be happy with that. Neither team contesting for the ball. 500 likes. We're doing it, man. But, you know, we're always hitting goals. You know, let's try and get to 600 now, folks. Probably an impossible task, but where there's a will, there's always a way. Granit Xhaka to restart football for us today with a throw-in, and he's found El Nene. El Nene. Ref, come on, bro. Ref. Goes out of play for a throw-in, but El Nene's clearly fouled. What do you want the man to do? Go down? He's clearly fouled. Newcastle play on, people. It's here with the Bradker. 47 minutes and 20 seconds. Shelvey has found Josh Murphy. Murphy advances forward. Don't let him out, Sebas. That's too easy. Now it's here with St. Maximin. It's hit his knee, which is giving us time to get back. Don't let him out. If he gets past one of you, make him run into blind alleys. You know, just defend. There's no shame in two man blocking him. The hell? Hell are you talking about, bro? Yeah, and I don't know what you're on there, but we're not promoting any. I don't know what foolishness you're promoting, but 48 minutes into the game, people. Ceballos gets onto it. El Nene looks like he's in trouble. Ref, that's got to be a foul. Thank you. He is fouled. El Nene does act like he's been shot, but it is what it is. "48 minutes and 18 seconds, my bro. Arsenal 1, Newcastle 0. You know, showing that Callum Wilson's heat map. He's been quite frustrated today, but as a striker, I'm pretty sure strikers are used to being frustrated for large periods as long as they get one opportunity. Dani Ceballos gets it to David Luiz. 48 minutes and 35 seconds. If we can get that second goal, things can get better. Too much on that, and it was a good attempted pass out into Willian, but it's just gone over. Good little thumbs up in relation. He acknowledges his teammates' effort at trying to play that pass. The Bradker's starting to play short, and he's played it to not Fernandez. Sorry, that looks like Clark, who has played it to Fernandez, and he gets it back. Can we do what he's doing in the first half? Don't let them out. Don't let them out. They shouldn't get out here. Richie's done well here. Now, if they switch it, they're out. Probably a bit too slow from Newcastle, though. They don't look like they believe in themselves in that regard. Murphy. Good ball over the top. Yo. Gabriel buys a cheap foul. You know, that could have went either way. It would have looked a bit silly if play continued, but boy, that scared me. That defo scared me. It's a good ball, actually, from Murphy, and that's what they need to do. Look, he's telling Matt Ryan to come. That's never a foul. I don't know how Gabriel's got away with that, but we have in it. 49 minutes and 40 seconds. Gabriel finds Xhaka. Granit Xhaka to Aubameyang. Aubameyang palms it off to El Nene. El Nene, the goal scorer, finds Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin, his future is, subject to consistent speculation. David Luiz tries a ball over the top. Is it going to get there? Newcastle read it well. It's a good pass. I haven't seen too many of those attempted passes played to Aubameyang. What's happened here? What player stopped? It looks like David Luiz is fouled. Is it his hamstring or is it? Oh, Luiz, man. Is it? I didn't even see. Did he get injured off the ball? Is he gone? I think he's gone. I think David Luiz is gone. 50 minutes and 30 seconds in. Let's see what happens. David Luiz tries to play the pass. What happens? Yeah, he's done, man. He's done. It's not like the Saint Maximin ASM has done anything to him. He's just played that pass, and I think he's pulled his hammy. He's pulled something. He's done. No, Saint Maximin just shows him a bit of love, you know, just in case I did something. It weren't no on purpose thing. I think David Luiz is done personally. You know, you're always, as a fan, I'm always scared when people go down when there's not a tackle. Actually, more want them to go down as a tackle because there's more likely it's impact and nothing long lasting. Callum Chambers will be entering. We did speak about playing him centre half. He's been given his instructions. It's done for Luiz. It's a shame because David Luiz would have been someone who would have played for me on Thursday. Again, I guess there's still small hope, but you'd imagine he's going to be out. Gets aided to his feet. David Luiz, you've had a good game. You held it up, man. You held it up. And one thing about David Luiz is, you know, it's no coincidence. Gabriel looks a bit more calmer. He obviously starts shining a bit more in things. You know, now I'm keen to see Callum Chambers and obviously David Luiz. Can you lot work together? Scary as hell, man. Trust me. Yeah, man. His season done. That's hammy, bro. Surely that's 3 games or so. I hate to be that guy, but could we have rested him? Could we? He's not that he ain't played well today, but could we have chanced it against Villarreal where we need character? David Luiz is downbeat, man. Can see it, man. He's normally a jovial character and whatnot. You can tell, man. It's serious. Look at him. The face ain't lying, man. Worked so hard to get back fit. Whatever you say about David Luiz, I like, man, that wear their heart on their sleeve. I've never had to you know, he does calamitous things, but I've never had to question his commitment to the cause and his character. You know, I was dreading when we bought him. To be fair, he makes a lot of mistakes still. Don't get twisted. I'm not rewriting history, but he's been a better centre half than people give him credit for. He's probably better in the side than man gave him credit for. But again, you know, you lose that experience. Now Newcastle should believe, and they've started very well since the restart. So over here on the left-hand side with Matt Ritchie, he eyes it up. He puts a ball into the box. It's a Newcastle corner. Again, need to wake up. Callum Chambers and Gabriel, this is a partnership certain people wanted to see, myself included. You're going to need to get that. And I think they both just showed their inexperience there because neither one is aware of the runner. Chambers wins the ball, but Callum Wilson's made that run off the ball. You know, is it worth going to a back 3 potentially quickly? You know, Xhaka, Chambers and him. El Nene just screen it. I don't know. Ball into the box by Matt Ritchie. Martin Odegaard hooks it clear. 53 minutes and 25 seconds. It's still 1-0 to Arsenal. John Joe Shelvey gets out his feet, delivers. It's a good ball. Matt Ryan collects it. Certain keepers would have punched that. Yeah, it is, bro. You could see him, bro. You could see David Luiz. You could see it, man. It's great listening to DG while I'm being able to channel hop and not miss anything. Fair play, you know. Do what you want to do. Trust me, it's not nice, man. It's not nice. It's not nice for anybody. Gabriel in possession. We're just going to have to get on with it, though. Granit Xhaka, 54 better yet now because it's just gone there. Xhaka and Aubameyang player 1-2. It's a tired attempted pass from Xhaka, if I'm completely honest. But Clark looks like he's messing around or done it better yet. Murphy and Newcastle have got themselves out of it. To be fair, great play. Curse of the commentator because Longstaff has been intercepted by Luiz. Ceballos, apologies. You do hate to say it. You hate to see it, man. It's not nice, man. It's really not nice. Obviously, you're hoping for the best, but it looks like he's done in it. And obviously, his future is speculation. We'll have to see what happens there. Gabriel. Foul was given before Gabriel. And Newcastle have taken it quickly. Ref says, no, no, no. $89 more likes and we're at 600, folks. Granit Xhaka, dark arts off the ball. Dark arts. Very smart foul. You know, that's one thing I want to see from Xhaka. You know you're not fast getting on the overlap. Foul, man. 55 minutes in. Shouldn't have got a yellow for that. Did he get a yellow for that? Easy case buster. Players restarted. Martinelli on the pursuit. Keen to see how long Aubameyang gets, especially after seeing the David Luiz thing. You know, we need to protect man now. Xhaka, good interception by Xhaka, heavy touch. Shelvey switch play. Probably not the pass he was looking for, but it's here with Richie. Richie's going to be involved in something for Newcastle. I've been saying it, and he's found Wilson. Wilson's fouled. Plays continued. I think Wilson was better off getting the free kick there, where they could put the ball in the box. Surely about time for Joe Linton and that. ASM takes on Martinelli, glides past him. Lovely ball into the box. El Nene gets rid, but it's here with Murphy. Murphy didn't fancy it, and he puts in a terrible ball into the box. We need to calm down. Manage the game. The second half has only been 10 minutes. If we do stuff like this, it feels longer, which it does. 55 minutes and 53 seconds. Again, at some point, Newcastle are going to have to go for the break and say, F it. If we're going to lose, we'd rather lose 3-1 than 2-0. At some point, we're going to have to make a solid decision. Are we seeing out this game or going for it? I'm sure all of the players are getting tired now. Focus. Callum Chambers to Odegaard. Odegaard. Been a bit passive today. Finds El Nene. El Nene forward. Can't believe it. To Ceballos. Willian. Not the best of passes, but it will go out to Bellerin. Bellerin, a bit of quality, broski. Goes backwards and finds Willian. Willian gives it back to him. Odegaard in possession. Come on. Willian in possession, people. Go on, Willian. Have a shot, bro. You don't buy a raffle ticket, you don't score. Granit Xhaka. Good pass. Ceballos. Dive Ceballos. Go down. El Nene. That's a corner though, ref. No, that's a corner though, ref. Come on. What's going on for Aubameyang? Is he limping? It is a corner. What's going on? Is Aubameyang just walking or is he limping? Needs to be careful, man. Needs to. You reckon? I don't think the United game will get postponed, but I don't know the degree of it. Has it happened again? I see someone comment. I see some of you lot asking NBC and that to make sure they're showing the game, and they're not doing that. Pardon me, thoughts and prayers are with you. Ball into the box. Good goal from Cliff Wheezy. Everyone's worried about Granit Xhaka. I don't know why, man. Should I be worried that I'm the only one that's not worried? Matt Ritchie goes long. Gabriel ducks and Xhaka's there. Xhaka's had a good game. Matt Ryan, the first time he probably shouldn't be off his line, but he makes up for it. Matt Ryan, we like you, man. Don't get yourself agendaed. El Nene to Callum Chambers. Let's be a bit more tidy with it, boys, man. We aren't chasing the game. We're in control. We should be. Ooh. It looked like a fair tackle, but it looks like, a fair header, but it looks like Aubameyang just caught a bit on the back of his head. It looked like a meaty header. Fair contest. No malice behind it, but we've got to be careful. It's felt something. I think it's Clark's arm. Clark's going for the ball. Natural elevation, and as he's landing, he just clapped him. Ain't going to die. He's good. It's calm, man. Odegaard has found Gabriel to Granit Xhaka. 58 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock, people. Martinelli to Granit. Still controlling the game as much as ever from left back. Gabriel has found Ceballos. Punches it into Martinelli. That was dead, but Martinelli can... Yeah, that's still on, ref. Still on. Got to do a bit. Murphy's upset. Hey, don't be pushing Murphy. Don't be pushing Martinelli, Someone needs to leave something on Murphy. What's all that about? Be easy. Dubravka being pursued. Forced into... Hey, come on, press Newcastle. There's a mistake here. Press it properly. They shouldn't be able to get out there. St. Maximin has got out and is peak now. He's in a bag of space. First time he's really got to run. Callum Chambers, do what you can. Never a foul, ref. F off if you get a free kick. F off. He was looking for that. That's a foul for us, ref. That's a yellow for Wilson. Come on. How many? He never got the ball. Ref, where's the yellow? My word. And this is why we need to wake up. Once again, Bellerin is vacated his area and he has been doing that a few times. Never a foul. Or in fact, it is a bit of a hand. But it's all about that challenge from Wilson. Ref, that's late. He's collapsed him. Mike Dean. Seriously? That's a yellow. For defender, that's a striker bias. That's a yellow card. What's all that? Matt Ryan in possession. We're at the hour mark, people. 60 minutes and 15 seconds. Please make sure you're hitting that like button, people. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Eddie Nketiah surely is going to come on. I don't see him getting warmed up, but I just think, you know, it's probably naive to expect Martinelli and Aubameyang to play the duration. In that, I will say Aubameyang's fitness levels are higher than Arteta. Admitted that. He's looking calm. Just hope he doesn't pull a muscle like sorry, not Lacazette technically, but like Luiz. Playing good football now. Nene's got it to Xhaka. Again, we need that second, man, because football is a weird game. Callum Chambers. Gabriel, 61 minutes on the clock. Gabriel, can you pick out a pass? Clips it over the top. Thought there was too much on it. Oh, Martinelli's touch is heavy there. And he buys us a throw-in. Does he? Yes, ref. Yes, ref. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. Thank you. Baggy touch there. A couple of times, Martinelli's first touch been a bit heavy still. I can't lie, people. But we keep going. Gabriel Martinelli's done very well, and he's found Xhaka. This is the goal now. Ref, take the advantage. Ref, he slipped. I was about to say Aubameyang's going to continue. Yes, take the free kick. It's a yellow card. You know what? Pepe's a shout, you know. 1v1 demon. I'd say Pepe and Eddie. Say William, clip off William. To be fair, Pepe, Eddie, Cedric. Either move Xhaka inside or take him off. He's on a yellow. Stop putting him in areas where he's gonna do a madness. Bit harsh, but fair play. We've got a free kick in a dangerous area, people. 62 minutes and 10 seconds on this clock. Will it be Willian? Will it be Odegaard? Probably both. Look tired today from these set pieces, if I'm real with you. Odegaard's doing the hand signing. I'm inclined to believe it's him. Willian jumps over it. Odegaard takes it. Good set piece. Triangle 50p head from Gabriel. The run was good. The set piece was good. The radars and bearings were terrible. Gabriel's probably one of our brightest assets from a set piece. Do you know what? Probably put off a bit because it looked like he was about to get kicked in the face there, but it's all right. Best chance of the second half, and that's not saying much about us. John Joe Shelvey to Josh Murphy. Josh Murphy now. He's been a bit timid whenever he's had the chance to go forward. And wow, he goes all the way backwards. Fernandez. Almarignon. Switches possession or tries to, and it finds his man. Back here with Josh Murphy, people. Josh Murphy to St. Maximin. Again, I don't mind him receiving it from the halfway line. He can turn and take us on, but you more be scared him on the edge of our area, really. Creating stuff. St. Maximin driving. Plays it short and simple to Almarignon. Almarignon keeps it moving. Finds John Joe Shelvey. Shelvey. Richie. Goes home. Dumb it. Yeah, Newcastle having sustained possession, people. 63 minutes and 45 seconds on this clock. Still 1-0 to Arsenal. A bit off topic. NBC replaying the Old Trafford fiasco. Man United fans are distancing themselves. Did the UK use such TV footage to arrest people after these incidences? Police will use anything. So, yeah, if they want it, you know, they will do it, man. $64 minutes and 15 seconds. It has gone a bit flat. Once again, I'm crying out for that second. I don't know. Is the ball flat? Speaking of flat, 2 balls on the pitch. I don't know why. Maybe it's an accident, but play continues. Matt Long, good pass from Sean Longstaff, and Chambers got something on it. It's not dead yet. No foul. Almarignon. St. Maximin step overs. Oh, don't let him on that right foot, please. Step overs, goes out left to Matt Ritchie. Deal with it, please. Matt Ritchie, that's a very good ball in. Is it a bird? Is it a play? No, it's our second choice keeper, Matt Ryan. Confident catch from the Brighton loanee. But Newcastle should probably be doing a bit better with that. Sky insisting they must show the Man United game on our screen. Fair play. El Nene. Aubameyang, drive, man. I haven't seen you drive too many times. Can see Willian. Plays it to Willian. Bellerin doesn't even try to overlap anymore, man. Bellerin switches play just about, finds Martinelli. Granit Xhaka. It's a madness. We're playing with centre mid wingers, centre mid fullback, sorry. Lovely 1-2 by Odegaard and Aubameyang. Aubameyang tackled. Looked like a free kick personally, but Odegaard. Martinelli, first time, plays it in. Aubameyang! My captain, we're back. Lovely bit of play from us, and it's 2-0. We needed a second goal. 65 minutes in, our captain is back. I see somebody say Aubameyang looks like a ghost. Shut the hell up. That's what strikers are paid to do. Don't need to be in the game for the whole thing. You know, go and eat that humble pie. Lovely play. Ceballos even involved. Odegaard very heavily involved. Good team bit of play from everybody, man. Martinelli does the business. You know, lovely team move. You know, Ceballos, Odegaard, you know, played main key parts in that. You know, shout out Martinelli. Oba converts. Lovely for him after what he's been suffering with malaria and that. Now, I say that's the perfect opportunity to take him off, move Martinelli inside, and bring on Pepe. Or you could just go Eddie, Cedric, Pepe, take off what you need to. The Xhakas, these sort of players, Aubameyang and Xhaka. For me, if Aubameyang is fit, he starts. If you want to do pressing from the front against Villarreal, we need the gunman. That's his 10th Premier League goal of the season. It's by no means acceptable by his own standards, but it is what it is, people. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0. ASM driving at us, and you know what they say, you're most vulnerable when you've just conceded. Josh Murphy, terrible ball into the box from him. Gabriel, now there's really no pressure. Gabriel could have played that to his left back in Granit Xhaka, and Aubameyang could go on a foot race here. Newcastle hanging on for dear life, and we might just get a corner out of nothing. Ref! And inadvertently, he's tried to go back to his goalkeeper. We get a corner. It's going from bad to worse for Newcastle. 67 minutes and 20 seconds in. The next goal is crucial. Did Newcastle say we'd rather lose 3-1 than 1-0? I mean, then 3-1 than 2-0? Told you lot before, man. Big up Aubameyang, man. Where the man there? I think I didn't see you lot saying, oh, he looks. He's quiet. He's this. I told you Aubameyang does not look quiet. He's having a good game, man. Got his goal he deserved. Williams played a short goal kick. I mean, say goal kick, short corner. Williams got possession again. William might get an assist. Chambers. Good chance from Chambers. If Chambers gets that on target, that's a third. Come on. You do love to see it. Lovely for him, man. Surely we got to make subs. And Gabriel leading the press. 68 minutes and 10 seconds. It's Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0. The Bradkers found Josh Murphy. At least Josh Murphy's been in our half a bit more, and he's given it away. Xhaka's touch has let him down, but it's good that he's intercepted that. Take them however they come. Lovely goal, man. Listen, let's just see it through to the end. Now it's a professional job. Now I want to see a bit of proactiveness from Arteta. 68 minutes and 35 seconds. We surely should be, you know, you said Aubameyang isn't fit. He looks fit to me. This guy plays his way into the team. You know, let's protect him a bit after what happened to Martinelli. He played his way into the team on Thursday, you know. Let's rest his legs now, man. Let's go again. It's not like you got any other options for Thursday. Josh Murphy to Longstaff. Longstaff ball into the box. Matt Ryan collects. You know, 20 odd minutes left. Again, bit of game management now. Now, with all due respect to Newcastle, we can somewhat switch our attentions as much as we can to the game on Thursday. And it's now time to manage the squad. Gabriel forward finds Ceballos. Ceballos had a better game today. Ceballos putting him under pressure now. Ceballos, that's terrible, man. That's the curse of the commentator. Terrible. El Nene's eventually... What? Swear down, that's a foul. That's a bit soft, ref. Martinelli's not starting. I'm talking about Aubameyang. Matt Ryan's done his thing. Again, let's wait till the game's done. Because of the commentator and all, but Matt Ryan, like Chambers, he knows his pay grade. He knows what he's in the team to kind of don't do. He just does the basics. I've got time for people like that. And he's just serious in what he gets. William. Oh, put Bellerin under trouble there. Bellerin, come on. Between Bellerin and William, make up for that. Chambers intercepts. Bit more quality, boys. Let's calm down. Play with a bit more of a handbrake, and we can hit them on the counter. Aubameyang's played the wrong pass, I feel. He could have played Martinelli, but he's found Martin. And Martin's found Bellerin. Bellerin's done well to earn a corner, to be fair with you. Played. Good play from us. Good play from us. Good play from us. Oh, not that I care, but I'm quite disappointed from Newcastle. I was expecting more of a sort of fight, really. I would be inclined to start Matt Ryan on Thursday on current emotion. Good counter. William to take the set piece. Odegaard calling for it short. Goes long. Gabriel loses it. Martinelli palms it back to Odegaard. Odegaard, is he going to put it into the box? No, he finds the oncoming William. William delivers. Chambers can't get nothing on it. Falls to Ceballos. Back into the box. Gabriel fights. It's cut out by Newcastle. Xhaka tries to line the leng, and it sails wide. Didn't have much time to hit the target or think about it. Just needed to get something on it. Bro, why are VAR getting involved? Martinelli and Aubameyang are not onside. What are you not talking about? So that we're trying to cheat Arsenal. Why was it even reviewed? You can see it's a calm goal. Fernandes is coming off, I think. And you'd imagine they're going to a back four now and being a bit braver. Is it Fernandes or Shaw? What's going on? It looks like they're going to a back four, sorry. They're having more of a goal now. Bellerin's had a decent game, man. You know, no one's been poor. It's been a good performance from everyone, man. "72 minutes and 15 seconds, folks. Newcastle in possession. Shaw. To the next sub, Joe Linton. Joe Linton holds it up, finds Josh Murphy. ASM. Swipes it into the box. Chambers deals with it. Newcastle still have possession. In fact, Aubameyang's got it. Good little trick from Aubameyang. Martin Odegaard. Come on, Odegaard, man. You forced Aubameyang out wide. That was it. It's 2-0, but come on now. We've got to have a bit more quality than that, man. You're better than that. You play that pass expertly 9 times out of 10. So that one time it didn't happen. Why didn't it? El Nene finds Ceballos on this left-hand side. 73 minutes and 15 seconds. Martinelli checks in off the left-hand side, plays it back home to Granit Xhaka. Martin Odegaard gets it back off his captain. Lovely pass inside, finds Ceballos. Ceballos keeps it moving and he finds Martinelli. Martinelli against Josh Murphy. Goes past them all. Martinelli's a bit raw with it, innit? Like, the ball could stay a bit closer to you, but it needs a bit more tune, a bit scrappy. You know, you're a quality player, but look after the ball, man. Keeps it, though. So we're here with Gabriel. That looked like Gabriel was pulled there, ref. But Arsenal are playing. It's here with William. William just tries to find Aubameyang and it's cut out. And now it's Joe Linton against Chambers. Chambers wins it again. Chambers, since coming off that bench, has done very good. So Bios to his fellow Real Madrid loanee. Gets it back. Gives it to Granit. Martinelli. Martinelli now. So Bios. Callum Chambers. Gabriel. Doing all right, man. 74 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. We're doing everything we can to see out this result, people. Where are we at in terms of likes? 530, people. You know, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, man. Let's try and get that to 6. Granit Xhaka just wins the ball and scoops it. And it's still on, though. Aubameyang will give chase. Matt Ritchie will also aimlessly swipe at it. Bellerin, great first touch. Brings it down under no pressure. Finds Martin Odegaard, who flicks it onto El Nene. El Nene to Xhaka. Good pass to Ceballos. Ceballos to Martinelli. Martinelli now. Surprised Elneny didn't buy the shot there. Odegaard somehow falls back to Elneny. Elneny to Bellerin. Hector, what you want, Hector? What you want? Step over. Hey, he even gave a little one cheeky step over. He played it. 15 minutes left, people. 75 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. It's Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0. Come on, Odegaard's done all right, man. Just needs to be a bit crisper. Hey, Chambers, who we've been praising, almost gives it away. Survives to live another day. That's why I like Chambers. He's a fighter. He's a survivor. Anytime it looks like he's part of a sinking ship, he survives to take. Martin Odegaard, lovely pass. Aubameyang could hold it a bit better there, but we still got it. No, we haven't. It's now cleared. Getting a bit scrappy from both teams now. Good little touch and composure from Elneny. Elneny said, hey, him and Sabas, lovely bit of 1-2 there. I'm liking how we're playing, boys. Willian to Bellerin. Bellerin's enjoying himself today. Bellerin takes his time, finds Willian again. Granit Xhaka's demanding the ball, making an interesting run. Martin Odegaard to Elneny to William. Trust me, time for subs, man. Martinelli, too much on him, and he can't keep it in play. Oh, come on, man. I don't care about none of that, man. Bro, don't do this on my TV. The United fans are still in there. I don't give a crap about the United fans right now. Shout out to them in the protest. But the game, brother, shout out to them. Glazers out each and every time. Oh, the Raleighs are here now, but they better keep it moving. Pepe is coming on. You know, they've done the split screen thing. Some of you are done. Well, they can't nick everyone, but some of you are done. Look, they're allowing it. They're not going to nick everyone. But they're getting them out. Stop showing me the commentator. 77 minutes and 25 seconds in, people. The game is still going on. I can only see it in a tiny little screen. Oh, praise the Lord on a Sunday. It's now back, people. Apologies for that. You know, Matt Ryan doesn't need any license to be told to come off his line, people. It's, you know, another game that might catch us, but I like how he's always aware, man. Takes his time, finds Gabriel. Aubameyang's off for Nicolas Pepe. As expected, I assume that means Martinelli move inside and then Pepe take his position on the flanks. But that could mean, you know, you never know. Based on what we saw in the last game, it could just mean Pepe through the middle. Sabas has done well. Surely he's fouled there, ref. I can't lie. Sabas has taken a few nasty, simply put, nasty little whacks, if I'm completely honest with you. Elneny forward and finds Bellerin. Bellerin. Willian. Be nice to see a third. Odegaard chops and turns, gets it out to Bellerin. Bellerin had a very good game, as well as everyone's done well. 78 minutes and 20 seconds, people. But if they had split screen for half the match, I understand why you lot are boning out. Like, what are they doing? Like, and it's not even, they weren't even showing me the fans more time. I'm just seeing the commentator talking. Like, come on, man. I'm sure his wife likes him, but I don't want to sit there and look at him. It's hardly a looker. Come on. What's all that about? Xhaka goes home to Gabriel. Gabriel, look at A, man. Matt Ryan comes like another centre half more time. I respect it. Always there. Always see that bright orange goalkeeping kit. Martinelli. Newcastle are chasing shadows. Bloody hell, Newcastle. Like, this is terrible from you lot. Like, heck. We're not really having to try now. Martin to Bellerin. Bellerin, the 1-2's not there because they just checked Odegaard off the ball there and got away with it. Ooh, Odegaard tried to reverse pass. It didn't bang, but just the intention. ASM now. Matt Ritchie. And Newcastle have it on this left-hand side. Don't let him out, William. That's too easy. Newcastle have done well there. But it's like they don't believe, really. And Sabas is peed off, but he shouldn't be because now Newcastle have hit us on the counter. Murphy cuts it back. Xhaka. Oh, Joe Linton. Shelby bangs it into the wall. Matt Ryan patterned that. Chambers patterned that. Chambers, brother, yo. All right. Chambers just about ricochets off a Newcastle man, but bit of a brain fart from everybody included there. Half a chance for Newcastle. Could have clawed back the scoreline, you know. A ball initially came in from Murphy. Xhaka couldn't get anything. And then they got sold. Joe Linton laid laid Shelvey. You know, Wilson would have been onside. It's ricocheted off Chambers. Chambers should have just put his foot through it. You know, he's taking time. It goes out for a corner. That was a bit of a mad one, man. He does, man. He does. Love Gabriel. Bro, Matt Ryan's part of that back three for sure, man. I respect it. I love it. I love it. He's part of that back three, man. And you see what I like about Matt Ryan? You can tell he knows, rightly or wrongly, I'm not first choice. But when I get my chance, I'm being serious. And this is the stuff I like from him as well. No peeing about. Sometimes it's just got to go long. Look at him now. I'm not saying Leonard don't do that, but he's told everyone, listen, it's not a playing out thing. I'm going long. We deal with it. Matt Ryan. Long ball, goal kick. Now, can we win the first ball? Martinelli being pushed off the ball. Pepe does all he can, but unfortunately, better yet, it goes back to Newcastle. I'm happy that Saka, or I don't want Saka to play any part of this game. Don't get twisted. I want to see the best player we got in our squad, but yeah, man, if I allow it. Bellerin's probably out of position, and Matt Ritchie doesn't capitalize on that. Here it is with Longstaff. Is that going to be a pass? It's a terrible pass to Joe Linton. I don't mind Matt Ryan staying on a permanent, man, really. Joe Willock's there, as you lot can see. You know, right, he's yawning. Don't think this game's enjoyable for him, really. Like, unfortunately, he can't play. Wonder who he wants to win. I don't know why Onene is telling Gabriel to play it across his goal line. He was fully right in kicking it off. Kickoff's been delayed in the Old Trafford game, people. For how many minutes, I don't know. But in this game, it's 81 minutes and 50 seconds. I can't lie. Odegaard just got ripped there. Cute little bit of skill. Odegaard got sent for a bagel himself. The problem is Newcastle just going back home. Why on earth did they... I'm not complaining, but why on earth? If I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be livid. Why on earth did they go backwards there? Shaw, Longstaff, back to Fabian Shaw. Remember them days Arsenal was linked with him? Shaw's giving it back to Longstaff. ASM, first time I've seen a heavy touch from him today, but he still got it. Look, I can't lie, you can see the Arsenal players respect him because people are hesitating before engaging with him, and you should. Shelvey, Shaw. Over here on the left-hand side for Newcastle, what can they do with it? Dumb it. Swiped in by Ritchie. That's a bloody good ball. And Joe Linton should be making more of Emile of that. Bellerin loses out. Ceballos gets something. Heavy touch from Odegaard. He gets it to Ceballos. It's here with Willian. We do half trust ourselves playing out from the back. To be fair, he's done well there. Willian, give it back to Odegaard. This is the counter, bros. Oh, Odegaard and Willian, what am I doing? Just about got away with it. Come on, boys. Keep the high standards. 83 minutes and 10 seconds. Xhaka was hung out to dry with that pass, but his urgency weren't there. Come on, boys. Keep your high standards. If they get one, they make it a nervy finish. Come on. We deserve a clean sheet. Matt Ryan deserves a clean sheet. Keep the standards. Murphy delaying. It's here with Longstaff now. We've got numbers back. We've got to stay focused. Saint-Maximin, no. Tired shot. He tried to be Gerrard. And I don't know where that ball's gone. It's probably ended up in Sunderland. Trust me, Willock was yawning, bro. Maybe he had an early night. A late night. Clark has come off. Another former Arsenal Academy graduate is on, people. You know, Dwight Gale. 7 minutes left, people. I say that. It's 50 seconds. It looks like Thomas Partey is coming on. Rightly or wrongly. Odegaard's come off, you know. 84, 60 last game, 84. We're going to need you. Had a good game, not your best game. Had a good game, man. I think everyone's had a good game. Look at Partey smiling. Go on, Partey. You see how then they're scoring. You know, Partey knows it's today's the day. He knows today's the day. If I'm Partey, I'm trying to score, man. He knows today's today. El Nene to Gabriel. Gabriel's touch let him down a bit. And the clearance just about gets away. Pepe controls it. Tries to give it to Ceballos. It ricochets off a Newcastle man. And for the last couple of minutes, you know, it's been Newcastle. We've been a bit scrappy. Can we get back to our high standards? Chambers wins it. Good performance since he's come off that bench. Willian now. Willian to Pepe. Pepe, run at them. Get that foul, brother. Ooh. I thought, all right, cool. Ooh. I thought Pepe lost it, but he sold someone. Pepe now. Pepe's done well. Ref. Bloody hell, ref. Bloody hell. What's all that? I know you can't give a pen, but the foul's happening before. He's fouling him last week, man. Good play from Pepe, man. Sent him for a bagel, a tiny bit, but he came back and said, I need cash your card. I can't pay with my own cash. Anyways, Matt Ryan in possession, people. 5 minutes for the end of this game. I don't know. Matt Ryan, what you doing, bro? He's picking it. All right, cool. You scaring me a bit. Matt Ryan, no risk. Steady Eddie. You know, Matt Ryan's the sort of guy, if you have a Sunday league team, he's the one that collects the, you know, the weekly subs and that and looks after that and makes sure all the documents are done. Very smart individual. Very sad that you've quit football. I would say don't let your owner, no matter how crappy he is, do that for you. But as one club with a poor owner, to another, I sympathise with you and the rest of the Newcastle fan base, broski. Yeah, you know, Newcastle played a bit better in the second half, but the job's already done. You know, I didn't think Newcastle were going to be this poor. Shaw's kept it on. Here it is with Joe Linton. Xhaka never. Well in. Xhaka, if you let Joe Linton, someone who is slower than you, skin you, there would have been question marks, but he survived it. Xhaka's done well. Fine, Ceballos. Ceballos the only one really should get 90 minutes, guys. He's not played. El Nene. Partey, go and have a shot, bro. 86 minutes and 15 seconds. Willian almost gave El Nene a hospital pass, but a good bit of trickery from El Nene. El Nene, shoot, man. Get a second. Ceballos, come on. That's poor. He's tried to find Pepe, but come on. Longstaff's gone backwards. I think Newcastle just don't have any ideas. Josh Murphy's gone long. Xhaka's done well. I can't lie. Some of you that were saying Xhaka's been quiet, I think you're capping, man. Of course, I'm always up to date with my subs. Unless the manager acts like a twat, then you ain't getting it out of principle. 542 likes, people. We're ever closer to 600. Let's keep going. Ball over the top. Matt Ryan once again swings his left foot at that. It goes out, but nonetheless, don't mind that. Ooh, Arteta. Is that you, yeah? John Joe Shelby in possession. 3 minutes, assuming there's no added on time, people. 3 minutes and assuming there's no added on time. Matt Ritchie in possession on this left-hand side. He's probably, you know, I've said his name more times than a lot of Newcastle, man. I think he's tried his best. Shelby and Dwight Gale, 2 former Arsenal Academy graduates. Joe Linton, who is sad that he's not on the bench, but a former teammate of Reiss Nelson after, you know, crossing paths in Germany. Longstaff turns on it. Don't mind this because, you know, St. Maximin loses out, but Newcastle keep it. Ritchie again. You know, William, you've got to do a bit better there. For first time, it's not Bellerin's fault. Matt Ryan. Once again, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Look, just lies down, gets a pat on the head from Gabriel. No risks. And again, one thing he's got over, I don't care for who's the better keeper or not, because I do think it's Leno for what it's worth. One thing I like about Matt Ryan, he's got calmness around him, and that can give confidence to the rest of your defense. You know, obviously, Leno can have all that show-stopping stuff, but when you're calm as a defender, because I played grassroots level, it makes you calm. When your keeper's on a hype, it makes you nervous. We do look a bit tired now, and we're going through the motions, but we've regained possession now with Ceballos. Ceballos giving it to Granit. Bro, that's his position, man. Chambers, that's his position. I don't think he's the answer long term, but he's a good player. Martinelli's fighting. Ref, come on. Ref, come on, brother. Ref, where's the... What's going on, ref? Is it Newcastle's ball or ours? Plays continued. 88 minutes and 50 seconds. I don't know what's going on. Murphy's trying to get past Pepe. It's a tired pass. Matt Ryan should let it go out for a goal kick, bro. All right, cool. Matt Ryan's not as shameless as I would have been. That would have fully been let out for a goal kick and just waste even more time. But he's waiting until he's closed down, picking it up. You know, Wilson's vexed. Wilson's tried to foul him. Are you rattled, mate? It's all right. Should have finished your dinner. Callum Chambers, yo. Trust his Partey, finds Partey. Partey finds William. That was a bit of a dodgy one, but it's cool. Xhaka's here. 89 minutes and 15 seconds, folks. I really want this clean sheet. Partey forward. William to Bellerin. Go on, Bellerin. Last one of the game. Come, burn your guy, man. Burn him. Plays it to El Nene. El Nene backwards to Bellerin. William. Just want us, the next step for us, beyond the obvious, I want us to be a bit ruthless, man. Like, we're content with 2 goals, but we shouldn't be. Ref, fuck's sake. That has to be a yellow. What's all of that? Thank you. 100%. That's a Kalam tackle. VAR might sort it out, but that's terrible, man. What's all of that, ref? Dickhead, man. The ref ain't even the keep. You know, your manager's not even going mad. I hope Martinelli's cool. Someone needs to bang this you because there's no need for that tackle. William, stop chatting to him. Push his head, man. 4 minutes of added on time, man. The fuck is wrong with guys, man? Look, Kalastin, what's that? I can't lie, I don't think it's a red. VAR should be in for that. Let me see the replay. No, it's not a red. It's a yellow. Yeah, it's not a red. I think from the angles I've seen, I think that's a bit harsh it being a... Bro, are you cool, Martinelli, bro? Fucking pussy, bro. I can't lie, the angle it looked a bit mad. I have to watch it several times, man. Martinelli now is scaring me. Shaw says, sorry, shut up, me pussy, oh, man. This guy, man. Shut up, man. No need for that, man. Just have, like, looking after your fellow man. Come, Martinelli, man. Soldier that, man. Soldier that. You got to sad, but you got to get used to all of that, man. You got to get used to all of that still. Yeah, you're right. But also that, oh, it's from behind. He's collapsed. Yeah, you know what? That angle, bro, that's a red. That's a red. That angle there, I think that's a red. You've done it from behind. Bro, that's them ones you just gotta do a madness, man. You gotta do a madness, man. If that was on Sunday League, that's when a madness happens. And I'm not blaming Arteta, but we could have took Martinelli off, man. This is why Arteta doesn't always play him. Bro, he got collapsed. He's on his feet. He got collapsed. He's good, man. He got collapsed. What could he do about that? He got collapsed. Like, Martinelli's back. He's walking again. I know that's Arsenal fans were always dreading the worst. You know, he's back to his feet. He just jogged that off. Look, yeah, it's a little jog off. Yeah, I don't think he tried to hurt him. I can't lie, I didn't think it. Like, the angle I just saw, I think it's a red, but at the same time, it's probably an orange because his feet aren't high. He's not exactly flying in. He's from behind, but still. Nonetheless, people, play continues. We're into added on time. There was 4 minutes, but there's going to be even more because of that sort of stuff. Ceballos and Xhaka, who've both played well today, played some 1-2s. Pepe's giving it back to Granit. Let's just see the result out now. No one needs to do anything silly. You know, we don't need to force the next goal. We just need to play until the ref, as stupid as it is, but we'll play until the ref blows. Gabriel, Callum, Bellerin, Partey. Into the last minute of the added on 4. Bloody hell, Partey played a terrible pass, but it's cool, man. We ain't going to mention that. We're just going to air that. Gabriel, Newcastle have given up, man. Look, look how long he's got. Gabriel just plays it sideways. I don't mind that. Just see out the game, man. No need to force it, man. Game's done. You know, into the minute added on 3. Your accent is too cool. Appreciative of that. Can't help it. Just born in London, broski. Bro, there's nothing to do with firming it. Martinelli got crashed off there, bro. He has firmed. He's back to his feet. Let's be a bit sensible. Partey has found William. Now he's firmed it. He's still hurting him. But he's holding it up, man. Partey. 10 seconds left, people. Well, I keep saying 10 seconds. There has to at least be an extra minute added on of that. Gabriel. Charging run forward. Looked like he was fouled from behind. Hey, Wilson's a bit of a sore loser, isn't it? Hella pushes and that. And here it is with El Nene. William. Just be professional. There's 4 minutes played, people. Jason has said this is better than Sky Sports commentary. This is better than Sky Sports commentary. Keep it up. I respect that, man. Play should be done, though. Partey, you got time to have a shot. Partey's played a lovely pass to Granit. Granit, come on. To Ceballos. Ceballos will just go back home. You know, like I said, we're added on 40 seconds now. You'd imagine the ref's going to blow soon. He's looked at his watch. So another goal, man. Pepe. Dropping shoulders. Goes back to Ceballos. Someone have a goal, man. Ceballos to Partey. Partey, turn. 5 minutes now of this added on 4. Ref, surely he's done. I think the boys know that. I'd be looking to have a shot. Chambers. El Nene, Chambers. And that should be it. No, it's not it. Gabriel. Xhaka. It might be now long, man. Pepe. Partey. Surely when the ball next goes off. Ceballos. El Nene, we're the kings of playing under no pressure, man. Kings of performing under no pressure. Ceballos. Partey, this is you, bro. This is you. Do it. Do it. I know you want to. Doesn't. Plays it square to Xhaka. Pepe. Xhaka, come. Pepe. Partey. Give it to Partey, man. El Nene. It's a good little move from us, but like we're gonna at least one more shot, man. Willian. What's Willian gonna do? Willian. That's where it ends, man. Willian messing up in the final third. It's not a corner, I don't think. Game's done, though, people. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 0. Can't complain. You know, Kings are playing under no pressure. Good performance from all the boys. You know, I'm going to get more into my post-game and collective thoughts after the game. But what can I say? An assist for Martinelli, a goal in the first start for our captain, convincing performance of sorts with everyone. You know, Matt Ryan did well. Chambers off the bench did well. So unfortunately, Luiz is injured, but he did well. There was a lot to be positive about. Bellerin did well. You know, I'll expand on all of these comments in a piece, people. But as you lot know, as I've been saying, if I share my screen, it's live reaction business after this game, people. So make sure you lot are there. Look, as you lot can see, link's been dropped. We'll be there, man. You know, it's a good game. Full 90 minutes for Martinelli as well. You know, 80 odd for Odegaard as well. You know, can't really complain. You know, they switched over their attentions to the madness going on at Old Trafford, but it is what it is in that regards. You know, we move. We'll take this, people. I am not complaining by any stretch of the imagination at all. Does anyone know how long kickoff's been delayed by? You know, Clattenburg's baffled as well. Look, it's weird, man. First time I'm seeing Mark Clattenburg not in referee stuff where he's got the trackie and a body warmer on, but raw. Never thought it'd be that weird. Where are we at in terms of likes? 50 more people hit that. We're at 600, but the target is 200 normally, and we've got 550. So I'm very appreciative of everybody who hit that, man. We moved to the most important game of the season. Good game with some decent pressing. You're right. I subscribed about a week ago, and I'm impressed, mate. Keep it up. I'm appreciative of that. Man of the match, Halen Spaniard, Dow Square. Hit me up for the next live stream, and we'll get into that. Tailwood, you're right. We move. I'm all right, man. The sun's shining. Arsenal didn't lose. It's always a bit easier when Arsenal lose. It is what it is, man. You know. And then they called everyone down. Let's not get distracted. This game was just for entertainment and morale boosting. The real match is on Thursday. Big up the Gunners. Big up DG, 100%. Post-game chatting a bit, people. Some positives today. Looking forward to the analysis, DG. You know, Chambers did come in and do well. It does suck about David Luiz. We do love a clean sheet. You know, that tackle was unnecessary. Loving the opinions, people. Loving the opinions. Make sure you're all at the post game as well, people. Let me see a couple more comments. Hate to leave you lot. Great commentator. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You lot are warming my hearts, man. The moderators did their job as well. I wish we could as well. We look forward to Thursday without a doubt. You know, we can only play what's in front of us, and it is what it is, people. Hit the like button on your way out. Make sure you're there. Like I said, I dropped the link in the bio. In the live chat. So make sure you're all there. You know, let me go and grab a juice and I'll be back again, people. You know, content galore. So yeah, make sure you're all there. I appreciate all the likes, all the moderators, all the members, all the Twitch gang, everybody who's been involved in some capacity here, everybody who's done everything they could this week to drive the engagement levels. It's been a week to remember in terms of my stuff. So I appreciate that, man. But make sure you hit the like button. I'm going to catch you lot in a piece. I'm out.